Hello. Happy New Year. Are you guys ready? I don't know if you're ready yet. I don't know that we're ready yet. How are you guys doing? Did everyone have a good holiday? Woo New Year. Yes. Woo New Year. Hopefully this year is better than the last. Or as Drew mistakenly said the other day, I hope this year, or I hope next year is better than this year. Or what did he say? What did you say? I hope last year is better than this year. Dude was fumbling. Fumbling the words. But yes, we have a new background and it moves. The plants don't, but that's because that was too much work. And I don't apologize. I didn't care enough. Take 0 credit for any of this. Well, duh, because you didn't do any of it. Silly. This is all me. Also, might I add, you guys gave me so much shit about how we got rid of the old model. But you guys are the ones that are killing her and eating her. I didn't do none of that. I just said she was done. She did her time. She's checking out. She's retired. But you guys are the ones that are putting her in a grave. I'm just saying. Bruh. Took her to the shed. It's crazy. Make her swim up. I'm not gonna make her swim up. We're just gonna, I'm gonna take off the, I'm gonna turn her toggle on so that you can see her. Making her swim up requires work. New bottle invisible? Currently, yes. I don't know if you guys are ready. I don't know if you're ready yet. She's drowning? She can't drown. She's aquatic. She lives underwater. Leave her alone. I hope this year is better than next year. Yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said. What a mess. But hi. Okay. I'll quit. I'll leave you alone now. Here. Oh shit. What the fuck? Hold on. My, OBS started being weird. I need it to not do that. Why is it doing that? What the fuck? Okay, ready? Ready? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Why the fuck is OBS being weird? Okay. Ta-da! Bro. OBS being fucky. I clicked studio mode and it got big. It was weird. What did I walk into? Oh, you know. Nothing. Quick, eat her! Why? Leave her alone. Fish are friend, not food. Especially squids. Leave them alone. Go eat something else. Isn't she? Isn't she so cute? I spent so long. So fucking long. You don't even understand the amount of effort I went through for this. I tortured myself for this. I've been working on some other things too, so we'll hopefully have some more new stuff soon. Don't know when yet, but soon. You've been hacked. I don't know what you're talking about. Girly Pop is a shapeshifter, okay? She just decided it was time we fulfill the role and look more aquatic. She's gotta match the vibes, you know? How can she be some kind of squid queen without, you know, without looking like she belongs in the ocean? I also, hold on. We have this as an option. I did a filter so that when we're in the just chatting screen, it looks like she's underwater. Look what I did. I learned things just for this. Look what I did. Isn't she so cool? I'll send... See, I could show you guys the full fit, but if I go through and fuck with the settings, it's gonna move her around a bunch, and I don't feel like fixing it. So instead, I'll just send a picture of the full model in Discord, and if you want to see it, then you can see it there. There you go. There's full model's outfit. It's in Art General, if you're curious about the full fit. I would, like I said, I would show you on here, but that requires me to fuck up everything I set up, so I don't really want to do that to myself right now. Sorry. But yeah, now she fits the vibes. She drowning now. She's not drowning. She lives underwater. She's fine. She's fine. She's in her natural habitat. If anything, she was drowning before. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Thank you. I think she's adorable. Next year, she's gonna go through an edgy phase and dye her hair all black. You know, I honestly considered doing that. Because you know how, like, some people will do redeems where they'll, like, switch the model and the model will be, like, the same except for with dark hair or something like that. But, truthfully, the program that I used to make her, whenever I tried to make her hair black, it looked awful and I just could not make it work. So she's keeping her OG style. But this hairstyle did get the, like, I was able to get the blue and purple in her hair to look more like I originally wanted it, because, like, if you, to look at myself, I'm like turning my head, but whenever she looks straight forward, you can see, like, the underneath of her hair is completely blue. I tried to do that with the last model, but it did not work out that way because of the style of hair she had before. Anyways, this one's definitely a lot better, but it took me ages and I suffered while doing it. For sure. She's humanoid. I don't see any gills. Well, yeah, she's a shapeshifter. She's like I don't know, what should we call her? She's some kind of I don't fucking know, man. She's a goddess, okay? She's a shape-shifting squid goddess. We're a I don't know, some sort of water fairy. That could work too. She can breathe with magic. Sure, magic, totally. Don't worry, imposter will save you. Fishing pole? No, you can't. You guys can't save her. You killed her off. You did that, not me. You guys killed her. You guys said, oh, the old one's dead. Let's eat her. Let's bury her in a grave. You did that. You did that, not me. Blows lifeguard whistle? Bruh. I don't need a lifeguard. If anything, you guys do, because I'm luring you into the water. Let's be real. This lure goes deep, huh? Well, I thought about it. I thought about, like, deep diving into mythical creatures and, like, coming up with a legit thing for her. But my problem is that most of the mythological creatures that already exist that are, you know, squid-esque are the kinds that are half human, half squid, the bottom half being tentacles, and that's not how my model is. So I decided not to give her specific lore like that. But we can, like, actually give her lore if you have proper proper suggestions. Thank you, you. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in. I'll volunteer to do mouth to mouth is crazy. Bro. You don't need to do mouth to mouth. She's fine. I doubt the mythological squids are pretty. Hey now. Oh, you're Ursula. No, I'm not Ursula. That's my point. Thank you for the sub. 14 months is crazy. But yeah, I'm not Ursula. That's the point. That was why I didn't specify that specific creature, because she's not that. My tentacles are hiding. They literally float in the water. I mean, that's not exactly what they do, but sure. Sure. That's what they're doing. They're like bubbles floating to the surface. Except for they don't always float. They do different movements, but I don't pick what they do. It's just set to like random or some shit. But yeah, new model. I adore her. Wait, you could make new custom emojis that do float in the water. I mean, yeah, I could, I guess. I plan on getting new emotes done of this model eventually, just not yet. New model. Emily's story quest stays in prison. Okay, listen. Listen, I told you guys I would do that one the next time we played Genshin, and then Drew went and played the new Archon quest and said, hey, Sid, before you do that quest, you should probably do the Flower Feather Clan's tribe quest. And so I was like, oh shit, well then we'll do that next stream. So, you know what? It's your fault. We could have done Emily's quest, but you said I needed to do this quest before the new before I do the new story. So that's on you. I don't know what to tell you. I've also been working on the Wheel of Shenanigans, so we're gonna start that on Sunday. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I'm thinking the plan is we'll do the tribe quest this week, do the Archon quest next week. It's not like a major requirement, just so you to recognize certain things. Okay, I guess. We're gonna do it. I feel like I should, so we will. It's fine. I also can do Seat Lollies now, except for I don't know if I should wait to do hers after the Archon quest or not. I might wait. Woo on console. Yeah, Woo on console. Although Drew went to go log into his account and for some reason it made him restart. So I guess it's a good thing he barely played because bro, completely restarting would have sucked. You were only like level 8 though, so let's be honest. It's fine. You're trying really hard to finish up the 4th chapter of your fic. You've been so close to done for weeks now. Fair enough, fair enough. I hope you have no writer's block. Is it an isekai? What? I mean, I guess it could be, but why would it be? Bruh. Goodness. Way nerdier. Guessing you're busy. Cause of, oh, Christmas. I was like, what the fuck does that say? Christmas. Glad I could clarify. Just because I've been reading, I read it as crimes at first too. That's why I was like, wait, what crimes? It took me a second, but then I realized it's fine. I got there. It's okay. It probably traumatized anyone else. Sure. Okay. I will consider myself traumatized, I guess. Ranchy. Bro. Dude is worse than me today, apparently. Shit. Normally I'm the one that misreads things. What are you doing? Oh. That's fair, actually. My bad. I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry. So you are committing crimes. Crazy. You think so? You think I'd be traumatized? Oh no. Whatever will I do? Not the trauma. Goodness. Oh, you guys, today is the 3rd. Whenever stream's over, someone remind me to pay my student loans. Sid wouldn't be me, however, traumatized. Don't soil my eyes, bro. Bro. Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have everything set up properly. Hopefully, maybe. I'm gonna load in so you guys don't get the flashbang like I do. Have you guys done the trials and stuff for the new characters? Are you pulling on anybody? I am not. I'm sad about it, but I gotta not so that I can finally get my Shinha. And the shirt? Huh? You lost on Mavuika's banner at 85 is crazy. Tadia is so sad. Like, I like Dia, but damn. Damn. Okay, let's see. There we go. See, on this one, she's not drowning. You see that? Or maybe she is because we're out of water. It's Wanderer's birthday? That green-eyed desert guy is Sethos? Is he talking about Sethos? Bruh. Wanderer wasn't born silly. Hey, wait a second. He was created though. As if you could form life or death bonds over a card table. Even Durin wouldn't buy that. Aw, so he's still friends with the little dragon. Bro, I love that for him. Between playing cards with strangers and teaming up with you, I'd rather go with the latter. Wanderer, you softy. Bro. Bro. On another note, do you think big-eared hat or hat ears works better as a nickname? Bruh. What a silly guy. What a silly guy. Oh, I forgot. We got the new Xbox wings. I don't know if they'll match anybody, but they probably do. Have I given him wings? I haven't. Do you want the Xbox ones? You know what? I feel like I should. He's video games. He's gotta, right? Like, even if the other ones look good on him, it matches the vibes. Where do we see their birthday? Is it in this one? Yeah. 1-3. 1-3. Okay. Let's get rid of all these freaking notifications. Then we'll do the quest. 7 hours. Yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting until more of that is unlocked. Leo, what day is your birthday? It's a shame if people started playing Genshin today, they wouldn't know the little dragon dude. True, I guess. Get her off my screen, points to Dia. Sorry. The 10th. Okay, see, I was thinking it was the 11th because we had that discussion forever ago about everybody's birthday being the 11th, but I remember you saying yours was close to the 11th, but not the 11th, but I couldn't remember if it was 10th or 12th. Got you, got you. Is she traumatizing you, Drew? Are you traumatized? She's in the party still because she's not maxed out yet. Shinobu's almost done though. Working her way. Working her way there. So traumatized you're gonna go to the store.
My people are used to the desert.
Okay,
life,
sorry.
but still.
She knows what she did. She avoided eye contact.
True.
True. We zoomed in on her face and she immediately looked away. She said, oh. Pick her up snacks. I love that you guys have my back. Just like, I'm going to the store, and Leo says, get Sid snacks. Stat. I love you guys. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have Mavuika's quest too now. So that means we've got to do Chaska's, Seat Lolly's tribe quests, and then we have to do Emily and Mavuika's story quest. That's for another time though. Another time. Get me some too. It'll be in the mail. Bruh. By the way, you guys, I think I'm about to max my level on Star Rail before I max Genshin. Like, I still have 140k here until I am max whatchamacallit, adventure rank. But on Star Rail, I'm almost Trailblaze level 70. Like, I'm like way closer, I'm pretty sure. What the fuck? I've been playing this game for so much longer. It's quite rude. Get fancy chocolates. Dip to dodge spoils. Fair, fair. Have fun with your boyfriend. Tell him we say hi. How did I hit Trailblaze 70 before you do? I don't know. Because I hadn't been playing Star Rail consistently. I still have a shit ton. Maybe because of all the farming you've done. All the grinding you've done. I still have a shit ton of stuff I could grind. That I haven't grinded yet. Let's see. Star Rail, I am... Oh. When did I get 70? Okay, well, I hit 70 apparently within the past couple days. Because it was 60... I was at Trailblaze level 69 literally, like, earlier this week. So I did max out my Trailblaze level before fucking Genshin. That's crazy. Saw somewhere that this new destination quest. Yeah. Apparently they said that in the special program that the story is coming out across 8 patches.
But at least it doesn't hide anything.
Which,
what you see is what you get. And whether you take
holy
on the
shit
challenge is entirely up to you.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super fucking excited, but at the same time, I'm like slightly worried because does that mean that it's gonna be kind of like ZZZ where we get like kind of like a chapter patch situation? Or is it gonna be like, I don't know, like how long are these quests gonna be? Are they just gonna be like an hour every patch? Or is it gonna be like still 3 hours every damn patch? Because if it's still 3 hours across 8 patches, what the fuck are we doing? People are worried about Himiko? Yeah, why though? I heard that some people are going to join us and some people are going to leave, but out of all the choices of who would leave or something happen to them, I guess.
My people are used to the desert life.
Why would it
But
be
still,
Himiko?
I hope that one day they'll be able
Why
to
are they
find an
convinced it
oasis
would
of
be
their own
her?
and leave the sandstorm.
That's what, oh shit. That's what I don't get about it, is why is everyone convinced it's gonna be Himiko? Shut up, Tia. Here, I got you. Since we're doing the quest, I don't need the friendship party. We'll do the exploration team instead. Will that make you feel better? Heard that one of the guys on the live stream is known for trying to kill Himiko a bunch. Really? See, but why? Why would they do that? I don't know. I just feel like, based on what we saw in the trailer, we should be expecting more about March. Like, there was no indications about anything with any of the other nameless. Just March. I mean, don't get me wrong, that could be a red herring, but... I don't know, I'm super excited. I'm so excited.
You know, just in case she's thinking of doing something stupid.
And I have no idea who I want to pull. Like, I already know that some of them look so cool, and that I'll probably want them. But I just, like, how am I supposed to pick? You know? Like, they all look so cool. Like, there's this one girl. She looks sick as fuck, so I know I'm gonna want her. And I know, the fucking Gilgamesh looking one, probably gonna want him. Plus the main guy, I don't know their fucking names. I need to look it up and see what their actual names are, but they just look so cool.
I'd leave her be.
Oh, hi Chaska.
The warriors of the Flower Feather Clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public.
Get to typing, Salsa.
even
Hurry
if they've
up.
gone wingless.
She got some work to do.
Oh, Chaska?
Good to see you again, Traveler and
Bro,
Paimon.
Drew was playing
Before we
Wuwa
carry
earlier,
on,
and
let's
so
get a
I
little further
heard
away before Koyer notices us.
male Rover talk for the first time. I was like, oh, that's what he sounds like? She was like, what? I said, I've
So,
never heard
let's
him
go on the
before.
bridge. Koyer, you said?
Even when
Should
people
she
stream
really
it
be
and
on
I've
her own right
watched,
now?
they're all playing
With the
female
mental state
Rover,
she's
so
in,
I've
it
never
just seems
heard
risky.
the male Rover's voice before.
Don't worry. That's
He
exactly
has a
why
nice
I'm here.
voice.
Elder Alpa sent me to
I
keep
just
an
hadn't
eye on
heard
her.
it.
If she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her. I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter.
This is
A
interesting
warrior, in fact.
because
One who aimed for the sky. However despondent she might feel now, I'm
we're
confident she'll get
starting
through
the
it.
first part of this quest. You know how all the tribe quests, the first two parts are normally like NPC parts, and then the third part is like the story quest? I think this is the first one where the playable character like actually popped up in one of the first two parts.
Well,
I was
in
just
the
thinking
Flower
that
Feather
about how
Clan,
I've never
there's
heard
an
male
elite
Rover.
flying squad
Yeah,
made
me
up of
neither.
Kukusaur
But
riders.
you're able to
But
switch
it's an
now,
extremely
so if you
selective
wanted to
squad.
hear him,
To become a writer,
You can
need to
change your
undergo
rover.
a trial where you not only demonstrate mastery of the relevant
they
skills,
made it to where we can
but also
we can
win
switch
the
between
approval
them
of the
whenever we want.
Kukusaurs.
So
Very few
if you're
candidates make it through
curious,
the
you could
process.
swap them out and listen to his
Koyer
voice
has spent
lines.
years training for her most recent attempt, but unfortunately she didn't pass. So it's not hard to
Why
see
would
why
I
she's
though?
so
Real.
upset.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, I think it's really cool that we can switch because like some people might want to do that, but like I'm not. I'm not leaving female Rover. Why would I leave her? She's so cute and she's got such chemistry with everybody. Why would I? Why would I swap her out?
Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying test and win the Kukusaur's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar the skies. They resolve to quit trying for good. We call those people the wingless.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
What? No, of course not. They're still
Paimon,
prized
that is-
warriors.
That
We have
is
a
so
saying.
drastic.
Just as the Kukusaur treasures every feather on its body, so
All the male
tribe
Rover's gonna
treasures
go
each
female
one of its
Rover and all the
children.
female Rover gonna
This
stay
hits
put,
even
right?
harder
Like
than Wake
they
Up the
added it just so everyone could
All of
switch
our
to
young
female
warriors carry
Rover.
the future of our tribe on their shoulders.
Real.
Besides, every
Gonna try out
Kukusaur
this
falls
last
from
part.
its nest
Good
before
luck.
it learns to fly.
Happy riding.
It's
Enjoy
practically a
your
rite of
lurking.
passage. Likewise for the wingless, we always hold out hope that one day, when
By
they're
the
ready,
way, there's
they'll
an
rekindle their
unlurk
dreams
command.
and keep trying. Until
You
then,
guys don't have to use it, but I
all
made
we
it
can
for
do is
shits and
quietly
giggles.
watch over them from
So
a distance, just like I'm doing now.
Ah, okay. Paimon hopes she'll get back on her feet soon.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Kukusaur is going to respond to a call that sounds like that. Yeah, people from my tribe call to their Saurian companions by whistling or blowing a horn.
is that why she whistles
So it sounds like
to
Koya
call
was
her
trying to summon a
fucking
Kukusaur to practice her
gun
flying.
bike
But
situation?
the Kukusaurs are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. They would never respond to a lackluster whistle like that. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even summon a Kukusaur.
Oh, by
It's
the
only gonna
way,
hurt her confidence
I heard
further.
for Lantern Right,
And getting trapped in that
only like
vicious
3 of the
circle is
characters are
kind of
going to be
thing that'll
voiced
make
for
people
the
go wingless.
English.
Surely there must
dub.
be something we can do to help.
So
That's very kind of
if
you.
you
Koyer's flying
haven't
skills are up to par,
swapped
but
your
mentally she's
language,
stuck in a rut.
you might want
If
to
she
for
wants
that
to return
quest
to the
at
sky,
least.
she has to overcome that for herself. I'm going to lay low nearby, just in case she takes a turn for the worse. Let me give you a tour around the tribe once this is all over.
I was talking to Drew about it and I was like, the whole voice actor strike and like some of the characters not being voiced in the games is fine because like whenever
Koya
that
still isn't giving
situation
up, even
gets
though Chaska
figured
said that
out,
she has to do this
I'm
by
sure they'll go
herself.
back and
Paimon
add the
can't help
lines
feeling
in.
like maybe we can nudge her in
But
the
it's
right
sad
direction.
for events like Lantern Rite that
What if we could get a
we're never
Kukusaur
gonna
to fly
see it
up to
again,
her?
so they're
That
never
might
gonna
give her
go
the
back and
confidence
dub
boost
it.
she needs.
So no matter how cute and funny all the Zhao scenes are gonna be, we're not gonna get to hear it in English. And that makes me sad. Where the fuck did she go? Why is it not tracking it? Hello? Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. This one. Is there one here? I hear wings, but I don't... Ah, is it you? Hey now. Ah, I see. Okay. Now what? Perform a what now? Bro, what?
It's a Kukusaur! Oh my gosh! Is this really happening? I did it! I summoned one! I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me completely. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some flying practice together? Right?
Oh shit.
I think I know where
This
I went wrong
reminds
in
me
the
of
test
that one
now.
quest where
I
we
need to
deceived
maintain a
someone
higher
pretending
speed
to
on
be
my
one of these
turns.
birds.
So I just
Why
gotta
do we
practice
keep
my
doing
Beltair
that?
slides and split S maneuvers.
Let's not do this anymore. I don't like it. I don't like that we're just deceiving people. Making them think that the companions are
Also, I really want to try some stall turns
on
and
their
cobra
side or
maneuvers.
whatever. I need crikey. Crikey. You'll see that. Crikey. I've never even carried a passenger. Bruh. Oh man.
Huh? That sounded like a whistle. Is someone else trying to summon a Kukusaur?
I guess so. Now's my chance. Time to dip. Time to leave her. See, that's just traumatizing. Why would we do that to her?
Do you think Koya's feeling better now?
No,
Let's go
I
back to that bridge
don't.
and check.
I don't think she's feeling better because we just fucking deceived her. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Of course that would happen to me. We would we would fall all the way down a fucking waterfall. I'm here. I made it back.
Chaska! I summoned a Kukusaur! They do still respond to me after all! Although,
Nah, because we just gave her
unfortunately,
false
someone
hope.
else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Bro.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. Keep at it, and you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right. You know, I almost thought about giving up.
She better
But
be
I'm
able to
glad I
call one
didn't.
again. She
Hey,
better be
Chaska,
able
how's
to
Koya
eventually.
doing?
Huh? Who are you?
Bruh,
And
Paimon!
How do you
Why
know
do
my
you
name?
always blow our cover?
These are my, friends. The Traveler and Paimon. You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What
Bruh.
do you mean up and coming? I'm closer to being wingless than I am to passing the trial. Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow.
Bro, I hate that. I hate that so much.
Maybe you saw her in the stadium? Or anywhere, really. She's been all over Natlan lately, so it's not surprising that you've seen her around.
If you say so.
That must be it, bro.
Koyer, Chaska. Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you two.
Oh, Elder Alpa! What's the matter?
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected. And I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice many candidates performing worse than expected. So we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues which likely impacted candidate performance. This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person was the least I could do.
Oh, okay.
Chaska, these people you're with,
It's
Are they the
interesting that
traveler in
they've been
Paimon?
giving more NPCs visions.
You've heard of us?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in Natlan. Actually,
Maybe it's
I've
just
been meaning to
because
invite you
she's
to
a
enjoy our
village
tribe's
chief. Because
hospitality
I
for
think
some
the other
time.
village chiefs have also had
Hospitality?
visions.
That includes food, right?
But still.
Of course it does.
Oh, Paimon.
If you let us host you, you'll be
you
treated
and
quite
your
lavishly.
food.
Mighty warriors are highly revered in our tribe. Besides, we still owe you for your help during the war. Without you, we would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss. So I like the chance to show you our gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too? Paimon's starting to like you a lot.
That should go without saying.
Bruh.
Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
Not a flying visit? Bro.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. With our younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help! The sooner everyone gets the news, the better!
Very well. In that case, Chaska, could I leave you to entertain our guests?
Sure thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She got it
Let's meet by
handled.
the Obsidian Totem Pole later. Koyer, let's get going.
Okay.
All right, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call, that was your doing, wasn't it?
Wait, so she didn't... she didn't know?
I grew up with these creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell something was off the second I saw
Jesus.
it.
Hmm.
Her whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well,
Well, you.
so I figure
Bruh.
you must have been pulling the strings somehow.
I was, in fact.
She looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride. So I whistled to give her a chance to escape.
Thank you.
And judging by
Thank
the
you
look
very
on your
much.
face, that was a welcome intervention, huh?
Yes.
all right.
Yes, it was.
If you'd
I'm
rather your
so
hidden
glad you
talents remain
figured it
hidden,
out.
I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust, even if you had superpowers.
I do have
I know you'd
superpowers.
use them for good.
Thank you very much.
I think the ends justify the means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and you helped her resolve her internal conflict.
If you say
If
so.
you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good. Yeah. Anyway, if you're free now, how about I give you that tour I promised?
Okay. Where we going? Where we going first? To the clan, obviously, but like... Do they have anything there?
Let's fly.
Oh. Is this the way up? Yes, it is. Oh, I guess I could have went to the waypoint. I forgot that we've technically been here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready? I'm gonna get you.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Are they fighting? Should we try to break them up?
I'm guessing no.
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Combat training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Nope.
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors.
Did you forget
In ancient
where we
times,
are
were
and the
most elite
war
troops
we
in the
just went
nation,
through, Paimon?
responsible for patrolling
Nah,
and
they're not
defending
too
all of
young.
Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
These people, they gotta.
Is that Chaska?
Jessica, you're back.
Oh, can you
The
come
little
train with
baby in
us?
the background.
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe next time.
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Flying expert.
Yep, that's us, all right.
Bruh.
Awesome.
Legendary
It's so
flying
cool that you can
expert.
fly without having to ride a cuckoosaur. Even Chaska could only do that for short distances. Miss Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
Miss
Perhaps?
Traveler, my family's shop makes the best volcano cake. You gotta try it.
Okay, sure.
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics.
True.
Have you done all your sword drills today? And Yatlan, easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you plugging the family
Yatlin
business.
being her name
Okay.
and Natlin is kind of funny.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your
That's
name.
okay, they're children.
Hope it didn't bother you too much. This is a volcano cake that Yatlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
Whoa, it smells amazing. Traveler, you want some?
That's good. Yatlan will be thrilled.
By the way, Chaska,
wonder
those
what volcano
kids really
cake
adore
is.
you. You're way better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more,
Aloof.
aloof, maybe?
Bruh.
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. Around the time when I first joined the tribe. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution into a stalemate that can only be resolved by force.
Hmm. Sad.
Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides, even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
That's true. Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon, gotta dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wait, are you running away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hits.
Trust Chaska to make even running away sound cool.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything later.
Okay. Bruh.
If I can pull off this trick, it'll be so cool.
But why?
A golden-haired outlander and a white flying object.
Indeed.
You must be the traveler in Paimon.
Indeed.
I heard Chaska was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she?
No.
Sorry, who are you?
Definitely
Who
not.
am I? Huh, only her father.
Oh.
She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing.
Oh.
We both agreed on it. But she's already missed 3 checkups this year. That's 3 out of 4.
Oh. I see. Maybe I shouldn't have let her run away. This reminds me of freaking Harumasa. Whenever you do his, what's it called? His trust, his friendship. You help him out one time when he calls the doctor.
Yes. She got
It's giving the
exposed to
same
abyssal
vibes.
energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild Kukusaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own.
I guess
Eventually,
that's why she's able
some
to kind of
riders out
fly.
on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. But she was practically feral at that point. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight, or she'd run away to be with the Saurians. She seemed to prefer them to her own kind. She might as well have been a Saurian in
Now
human
those
form.
gaps between your
That
fingers.
must be the
You are
aloof
made for
period
my-
she
That's so
mentioned,
cute.
right?
Hi, Kawaii. Thank you for the pickup line. Enjoy your lurky.
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. So, we started trying to bring it under control. But ultimately, she's the only one who can control it. Anyway, she's much more human these days.
Yeah, don't worry about her. She seems pretty stable to Paimon. She's probably only avoiding the checkups because she thinks it'll stop you guys from worrying about her.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. She knows she needs to be careful. If her condition ever took a turn for the worse, she wouldn't be brushing it aside like this. It's just, every checkup she's been to, they find new cuts and bruises. Nothing to do with the abyss, of course. Oh no, that's all fine. The problem with her is, she's her own worst enemy. She's been living dangerously again. I'm
Are we
sure of
still
it.
in the second
That's
part of
why
the
she's
quest?
avoiding the checkups. She wants to hide it from us.
Surely we've started the third part by now, right?
Yeah, Paimon can see her doing that.
Oh. In the past, she always had Koichi to keep an eye on her. Now Koichi's gone, and I don't want to lose another daughter.
Stop
Chaska's been
it.
increasingly reckless since Koichi passed. It's like she's trying to make up for it somehow. Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. Even if she doesn't want to hear it.
You got it.
If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
Oh, she was listening. You're making your old man worry. Until the bitter end. Stop.
Whoa, where did the time go? We should be back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
I'm here. I'm here, Chaska.
Hey, Chaska! Hey, Alba!
It's all right. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? What did he say?
Well, you see. Said a bunch of
I was
stuff.
sometimes a little impulsive back then.
You know.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Cusco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flower Feather clan.
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Kukasaur mom. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me.
And look at you now. Renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our tribe and our flying squad.
You know me, though. I'm not a natural commander. I'm better off as a lone wolf on the front line. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Koyer and the others time to come into their own.
Oh, stop.
Wait, so isn't the leader just the strongest warrior in the tribe? At least
I doubt
Paimon
it.
figured that's how your tribe would work.
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan. But strength means far more than martial prowess alone.
If it all came down to individual strength, I'd struggle to call myself a warrior, let alone a member of the flying squad. Any fighter in the tribe could take me down.
Hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can you put this not on my desk?
What do you want?
Thank you.
What do you want?
Let's take all of that away. I'll keep this one. What? Well,
Well,
this one's warm.
Sorry to disappoint
Can
you.
you get me water?
It was something I aspired to at one point.
Thank you.
So much so that I went adventuring in the Cinder City, Ashkanatlan, to try and prove myself. But it was foolish of me. I wasn't ready. I came back empty-handed and seriously
People are
injured.
nosy.
The fact that I survived was something, I suppose. But after that, I never seriously considered myself a strong fighter.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad.
He got me
thanks to your
stacks.
experience and determination.
So you guys don't have to
All
scold
while
him.
battling those old injuries. Don't you think that's a display of strength in its own right?
Let's shelve this discussion for now. Traveler, Paimon, there are some simple refreshments on the table. Please help yourselves.
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that part. They were for the snack stomach. The refreshment stomach still has plenty of space.
Oh, Paimon.
Paimon is so full.
Well, if you're enjoying our hospitality, feel free to stay with us as long as you like.
Elder Alpa? There's, something's come up.
Okay.
Hmm?
What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up, not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us.
Is it
Why
Fatui?
now? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that we haven't managed to reach yet, and we still haven't inspected the retrial arena.
Is it the doctor? I'd love to see him again. Or not doctor. Captain. The captain, not the doctor. Fuck the doctor. I never want to see him ever again. But the captain, different story.
Let me handle the other errands while you meet with the merchants. You shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age.
You should help too. Seems only fair after all that food we ate.
Huh. Well, much obliged. Cheska, the remaining wingless are all people you know. Let's see. Pishika now manages the floating target balloons. Waska's probably still addicted to Eyes on the Feathered Prize, and Junon spends her days up on the flying platform, staring at the Cinder City. I'll leave you to tell them the news.
Welcome back.
We just
Thank
got
you
a
for the
message
snacks.
from Moika. She says to meet her at the
just the
secret
start of
chamber
this quest?
tomorrow. Does that mean your ancient
We
name is ready to
deceived-
be forged?
We
Let's get
deceived
some
a
good
girlie
rest
into
today.
thinking
We need to
that
be at our best for
she
this special
successfully
moment.
called one of the dragons. And
Why do you never take off
then we have been shown around the tribe. Yeah, we did. Yeah, by deceiving her. And then Paimon almost blew our fucking cover.
for
She's
it.
lucky that Chaska saw through our ruse and helped us out, or we would have been screwed. But yeah. So now we're in the
Are
tribe,
you sure you don't want to reconsider, Pashika?
helping out with stuff.
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays.
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials. Huh? Lutoda?
Ah, did Alpa send you? I was just telling Pashika the news, actually. The way things are with the tribe these days? I mean, you don't need me to tell you. This here is no future for a seasoned warrior like you.
Ah, come on, boss. Do you have any idea how long it's been? I've been wingless for years now. I'm not cut out for that anymore.
Do you have any idea
Of
how long
course,
it's been?
I'll do my part if we ever need to defend the tribe. But there's really no point in me trying out for the flying squad now. I've already made my peace with it. Not everyone has what it takes to return to the sky after going wingless. Ah, Elder Alpa's perseverance is something
You're currently
else.
whelmed.
And like,
Not too
it's
hot,
okay
not
if
too
I'm not
cold.
destined for greatness.
Just right.
I might not have the Kukasaur's approval, but with my hot air balloons, I can still reach the skies. Handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react, the looks on their faces, that's enough for me.
Finding something you love doing can be just as hard as passing the flying trial. It's worth holding on to.
Fair enough. It's your choice. I won't force you.
Well,
Oh, by the way,
I won't be
you
playing
should
that
try taking
until
a balloon ride if you've got the time.
next week anyway, so
Once
it's
you've
fine.
been up there for yourself, you'll see why I love it so much. No problem. If you ever want to give it a try, you know where to find me.
Very well.
A retrial? What's the point?
Oh,
I pretty much treat life like it's a game.
Uh.
No Kukasaur is ever going to approve of that, no matter how many times I try.
Waskar, I can assure you, Kukasaurus wouldn't judge you for something like that.
Well, they must be judging me for something. Maybe I lack fighting spirit, or just don't have the talent. Not everyone's a natural like you.
damn.
Don't waste your time on me. You'll have better luck with the ones who still have their heads in the clouds.
Bro,
In
so
the
you're all in a
meantime-
simulation.
I think I'm going to treat myself to a few more games of Eyes on the Feathered Prize.
Bro.
Yeesh, there's wingless, then there's being a total lost cause.
He used to be a fierce warrior, actually. But fighting spirit alone won't win
So,
you the Kukasaurus
are
approval.
any of them gonna want a
all
retrial?
Kukasaurs so strict? The ones in floating target balloons and eyes on the feather prize seemed pretty chilled out.
It's one thing to hang out and have fun, but quite another to take to the skies with a human life on your back. Giving a ride to someone who's unqualified
Hey,
endangers not only the rider, but
Bonsai.
also the Kukasaur themselves.
Stop that.
If the rider makes a mistake, they both suffer the consequences. So we have a mutual understanding with the Kukasaurs.
Bro's being a
If someone
menace.
isn't up to standard, we have to reject them. Even if it...
Okay, last one. Are they gonna want to do the retrial? So far, none of them have. No bonds. Stop.
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Ochkanatlan again, huh?
Chaska?
He was just
What
out
are you
here. Well,
doing
he's
here?
not anymore.
Is something up?
Not
The
anymore.
Flying
He
Squad
isn't.
is hosting retrials again soon. Wanna give it another try?
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. I've failed so many times already that I've decided to call it quits for good. I'm done. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing's gonna change. I'm not going to suddenly pass just because they're holding another trial.
They're making some big changes to the arena this time, so the flying experience should be smoother than before. Koyer's gonna try again.
Ooh.
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, the location shouldn't affect my chances. A true rider can fly confidently whatever the conditions, like you and Elder Alpa. Shunan! They're redoing the... Huh? Chaska and the Traveler. You're already here. I guess they told you already then. Come on, let's go train together.
She's not gonna take your hand.
I'm gonna sit this one out. What? Why? But you've always looked up to Elder Alpa. She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but even she came back and made it in the end. If she can do it, why can't you? I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides, the last thing I want to do is fail in front of her yet again. Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. Alright, well, how about we just treat this as you being my mentor? Then will you train with me? I mean... Enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get up in the air and figure it out as we go. Wait! Hold on, slow down. I can't keep up.
Well, that's one way to do it.
They've been best friends since they were kids. If anyone knows how to get Junan out of a rut, it's Koyer.
Aw, well,
You
that's
helped
good.
Koyer deal with her
And I
internal
guess
conflict,
at
and
least
now
we got those
she's
two
done the same for someone
trying
else.
out.
You know, people often talk about how one conflict leads to another and so on. But sometimes in life, things spiral in a good direction instead.
Bro, you're telling me that was just the beginning?
We've notified all the wingless on the list now, right?
That's weird
What's
because all of the other quests,
trial
all of the other
arena.
tribe quests have
It's
all
not far
followed
from the
the
tribe.
same pattern. This is the only one that's been different. I wonder why. Like all of every single one of the others has had like 2 little parts that's just NPCs. And that's basically it. And then the third part is like the actual story quest. But not this one, I guess. Now we're on to part 2. Somewhere over here? That's interesting. I wonder if these parts are going to be kind of evenly spread out then, or what?
Oh, hey there,
Think 3 is
Chaska.
longer than 1
Did
and 2.
Elder Alpa send
So,
you?
that's weird.
Yeah, she's
Maybe
got other
it's
things
just
on her plate right
shorter
now.
than some of the others.
How are things
though.
looking here?
Well, the inspection revealed numerous blockages all over the trial arena. It looks like they're the result of ley line disorders caused by repeat abyss invasions. Theoretically, we just need to clear
I
those
can clear 'em.
obstacles, and the arena will fill up with gaseous phlogiston again. But that's proving difficult to achieve in practice, for all sorts of reasons. Why don't you head on down and check things out for yourself? Feel free to ask the staff for more details.
Yeah, clear the obstructions. Saw that coming.
I
Explain
think it
to me
should be
in 5
possible to clear
words
this
or
spot
less.
with just a few
What is
hard
it?
hits.
Phlogiston?
But
Phlogiston
there are signs of
is
strange
the,
life in here. Meddling with it might be
5 words or
dangerous.
less. Shh. High temperature, special high temperature thermal energy. Uh, Bruh. I'm pretty sure it's the energy that all types of the elemental abilities come from. Like they all root back to phlogiston. I think. Unless I'm just not remembering
It should be possible to clear
the
this
story
spot with just a
correctly,
few
which
hard
is
hits.
possible.
But there are signs of strange life in here. Meddling with it might be dangerous.
Oh, okay. Oh, do I not actually have to talk to him? Oh, I see. I see.
Hey! Monsters!
Locked on! Open fire!
I thought I was done for.
You're fine.
Oh, this spout should be good now. Thank you very much.
You're fine, buddy. It's okay. The flow of energy and the gist is, I don't know, a whole ton. Bro. That's crazy. How'd you come up with that? This is where... this is where everybody trials Chaska. You see how she's in the bottom of my team instead of... I think she was in the 3rd spot before. Maybe not. Maybe she was in that spot the whole time. But see how it says trial by her head? It's okay. Okay, that one's cleared. The other one up more.
Oh, are you here to help?
I am.
Thank goodness.
I guess.
There's no way I could do all this by myself.
Bold.
So the blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb. But carrying explosives up that steep slope would be a recipe for disaster.
I know you
If
have
I
her. Yeah, I
dropped
do.
it or slipped and
but
fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant.
the one that we
So,
get during
my
the
plan
quest
was
is
to
still a
transport the
trial
bomb to
one,
the other
even
side,
if you have them.
then send it over in a hot air balloon. All I need now is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right moment, dropping the payload right on top of the spout, and problem solved.
Sure. Okay.
What do you think? Simple enough, right?
Indeed. I got it.
Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs to. Or how they got it up so high. I just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind of tech they're using. Ah, well. Getting the trial arena back in order is more important. I'll head over and set up now. Let me know when you're ready.
Am I gonna fly up there then?
All right! Get ready!
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to pop it? Okay, I am, but where? Right here?
All right! Get ready!
Well, shit. Try again.
All right, get ready.
That's rough, buddy.
There we go. It's not rough. I did fine. See? Problem solved. Now we gotta go over here.
This is crazy. I put all of my strength into it, but it just won't break. Maybe Inkanak was right after all. If a stable structure is formed inside the solid phlogiston, I'll need to hit all the weak
During
spots
that
at the same
scene,
time
they're
to
in
break
a hot
it.
air balloon, huh?
But how am I supposed
or
to
a
do
blimp,
that?
maybe? No, I think it was a balloon, right? That's so funny. I need one of the dinosaurs, right? Or dragons. They're not dinosaurs, sorry. One of the dragons. That's not the right one. That one. This one. Well, maybe I am supposed to be the bird. Because I could, The
gaseous phlogiston is
never
being
mind, that
replenished.
works.
Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up.
Back up where? Where? No, no. Okay. Fine. Back up there. You could have shot those with Chaska too. Oh shit. Well, it's fine. We had it handled. It's okay. Yeah, see, she was in the third spot. That's what I thought. I was like, why is Kimchi? Why did they switch?
Wow.
But it was because we
you
were
took care of
trialing her.
everything in no time at all. Incredible work.
You're welcome.
Now we just have to wait until the gaseous phlogiston is fully replenished. Then we can kick off the retrials.
Yay.
Actually, Inkanak, I'd like to do a test flight first, just to make sure we're not missing anything. Could you arrange that for me?
Huh? But you only just finished getting the arena ready. There could still be other hazards we're unaware of.
All the more reason to have me test it out. Think of it as another inspection.
I guess you're right. With your flying skills, you won't be in any serious danger, even if there are hazards we overlooked.
The conditions in this area seem a little unstable, but a test flight is the only way to catch any lingering issues.
All right, I'll get things set up for you. Just let me know when you're ready.
I feel like I'm gonna be the one doing this test. Aren't I?
Are you ready? This should be a piece of cake for Chaska. But still, try to be careful.
Okay. Sure.
All right, then spread your wings and fly.
Am I supposed to do it as Chaska? How do I... That's how. Yeah, I didn't know how to go down. I figured it out. It's okay. I have Chaska. I've never tried to fly down before. So I was like, wait, how? I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Where am I going? There. Oh! They just sent Furina to her death.
Was amazing. Paimon couldn't take her eyes off you.
No, nothing major. Give it a few days, and we should be able to conduct the trials.
Okay.
Help me! You're from the Flower Feather clan, right? Please, come quick. You've got to help us.
Catch your breath first. What's the situation?
We got attacked by a Kukasaur. My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with the goods we were transporting. Please, I'm begging you, save them.
Huh? Are Kukusaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of people unprovoked?
Not in my experience, but there are exceptions to every rule. Let's go check it out.
Bro's definitely from Fontaine, right? Couldn't be me, bruh. Obviously, it wasn't you.
I've never seen such an aggressive Kukusaur.
Tasca? Traveler? This is a surprise.
Elder Alba? Huh. So, where's this aggressive Kukusaur we've heard about?
Already flew away. Looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements were coming.
So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place? Was it after the food?
No. These merchants are even transporting food.
Ah, thank goodness. The phlogiston wings are intact.
Oh. What did you people do?
Phlogiston wings.
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue. These phlogiston wings are our most prized goods. If anything happened to them, it would ruin us.
Wait a minute. Are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate with us? Wormy told me about you.
Yeah, that's us. So I take it you're Elder Alpa?
I am. You must be exhausted from your journey, not to mention shaking up from the attack. Let me bring you back to our tribe to rest. We can talk business after you've recovered.
But Elder Alpa, what about the Kukusaur attack?
Well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and their goods are intact. Perhaps that Kukusaur was just having a bad day. There are so many of them around here. You'd expect something like this every once in a while. I don't think we need to pursue it any further. More importantly, how are the preparations for the flying trials going? Is everything in order over at the arena?
Huh? Did you say flying trials? What a coincidence! Sounds like a perfect use case for our phlogiston wings. You'll be pleasantly surprised by what they can do.
Oh, really? Now I'm intrigued.
Well then, let's forget all about this Kukusaur attack for now. We have some serious business to discuss.
Huh?
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going. Huh? Chaska?
Something suspicious. Is he okay? Why is that a bloody feather?
A blood-stained feather.
Okay, interesting. All right.
The Flower Feather Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out.
You know how Genshin loves its traumatic stories? Agreed. Yeah, they do, in fact. You should just expect the trauma at this point. Every story is bittersweet because of the trauma. Okay, let's see. Do we need to go back down there again? Yeah, it looks like it. We're here. We're here.
Hmm? Ah, Traveler and Paimon. You came.
Of course I did.
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time. Although, can't say the same for the Cuckoosaurs.
Can I get my
Bit of a
wings?
low turnout, huh?
Yeah, you'll see why soon enough.
All right, get ready.
Because of the wings?
2, 1.
Are they using the
Fly!
wings from the Fontaine people? That's not wings.
We're really flying!
Those are
I
jetpacks.
feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a Kukasaur.
These phlogiston wings are awesome.
Are you kidding me?
What's going on?
Jetpacks?
Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly all on their own?
What the fuck?
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called phlogiston wings. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls the flow of gaseous phlogiston.
That's incredible.
That's insane.
Yeah. If our tribe, well, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis. Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
But like, is it safe?
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own without the help of a Kukasaur?
But what about the Kukasaurs?
You'd better believe it. Plus, you just passed a flying trial. Right, Elder Alpa?
Me
Elder
too.
Alpa?
Me too, girl. Me.
Should this really count as a pass? If we did the trial using
Hi,
phlogiston
Leah.
wings?
Welcome back. I had to come
Why
back
not?
because I'm what?
The
Right?
scoring rubric is about flying performance.
Right?
It doesn't specifically say you have to ride a Kukasaur, does it?
Not that I got
Yeah,
Sid Snacks
maybe,
beef
but
brown.
I mean, even Chaska had to ride a Kukasaur in a
Oh,
trial, right?
goodness.
And the whole point of the trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Bro, Natlan and its whole like futuristic
Chaska,
technology is really
Traveler?
throwing me. Especially
What are your
because
thoughts
we
on
all
this
know
new
damn
invention?
well those dudes who just showed up with the jetpacks are from Fontaine. Unknown. Yeah, we should use it with
Right?
caution.
That's what I think too.
I agree that they have strategic value. But I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using phlogiston wings.
Yeah, jetpacks and motorcycle. Yeah.
Why?
It's like
Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with
it's like
this. And now you're saying it doesn't count?
every
I don't
nation
have
thus
any
far
experience using these wings
has
in
been
battle.
like
Nor
not
is it immediately
developed
obvious how to
really,
incorporate them into
like
the
kind
existing
of,
systems
but
in our
not,
tribe.
you know.
Taking a longer
And then we get here,
I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted
and they've
with how
got
these things work.
a bunch of tribes,
Then we can develop a
but
new
they
trial
also have
format with new
motorcycles and
assessment criteria,
jetpacks. Like, are
tailored to
we?
candidates using the phlogiston wings?
Are we sure?
You
Are we
all raise
sure?
valid points.
And I get that the whole
But Chaska,
point behind it is
while your
like
proposal sounds perfectly
Natlan
reasonable,
in the past
it would probably
was-
take years to put
had
it
a,
into
a
practice.
ton of technology.
We lost
and so
so many
that's why
people
this
in that
nation is
war.
more developed
These
than some of
phlogiston
the
wings
others.
could
But
be
like,
exactly what we need to strengthen our forces
I
and
don't
boost
know,
morale
man.
in
I
this
don't
trying
know.
time. And as for real-world battle
how
experience,
do they not have other?
there will be plenty of
things, then?
opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for
I
you,
don't.
Junon.
It's just like
Huh?
sometimes feels so random.
Hey, stop staring into space! Say
Like-
thank you!
Oh, thank you.
Fucking
Thank you, Elder Alpa.
Kimchi's
You have
kit
nothing to
is
thank me
video
for.
game
Remember,
pixel
the way
video
you got
game
your wings
related.
back was by
But do they
relying on
have
yourself.
video games?
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news! Kukasaurs are
No,
attacking the
right?
merchants
Like
again.
Again? Okay, everyone, stay put while I.
Huh?
they
Chaska?
went off the rail a while ago. Yeah, I guess. It's just Natlan though. Like the rest of them, I feel like the rest of the quests
Why did Chaska
or
rush off
nations,
like that? And then
they
Elder
have
Alpa
like a
and the others
vibe.
too?
The vibe
Anyway,
makes
let's go
sense.
see what
They
this is
stick
all
to the
about.
vibe. But like Natlan just feels so random. And I get like the characters are gonna vary a little bit with their vibe because it has the tribes. But even among the tribes, it still sometimes doesn't make that much sense. Telling me that, trying to convince me this world has video games, but Ito still passes his time by brawling beetles. Well, maybe though, because I'm kind of convinced that this world is similar to like Divergent, for example. I don't know if you guys have watched or read those books, but in that series, it's basically like a society that these people live in, but throughout the book series / movies, they find out
Having a
that
favorite
like
animal or vegetable
they're
first
basically
can
being
help us
forced
recognize
to
what
live
kind
a
of people we want to
simulation.
become.
Like there are people outside that are monitoring them, and they're basically just like a test. And I feel like that's similar to what's happening here. Like, movie night suggestion? I mean, we can watch those. I read the books, so I loved whenever they were being made into movies, but the last movie doesn't follow the books. So meh. But yeah, like the whole plot was basically just like these people were making a bunch of different communities, and they gave each of the communities different rules that they had to follow as a like test to see which was the best way to keep people and like to survive, I guess, under specific conditions. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. Like, they're all just kind of shoved into this world where they don't realize what's going on outside of it. Or that there even is an outside. Like, they think this is it, but that's not it. That's my guess. Don't know for sure, you know, it'll be a while till we know, but that's my guess. But yeah, I still think it's just hilarious that Mavuika even has a motorcycle, because if you guys remember the first time we saw her, I literally said, why does she look like the leader of a biker gang? Like, I just couldn't get over the fact that she looked like she should be on a motorcycle, and lo and behold, there she is on a motorcycle. So uh-oh.
Oh, it's back! It found us again! Run! Get out of
Even more importantly, they have motorcycles, video games, DJs, and jetpacks. But Fontaine can't even have computers for all that damn paperwork. True.
Curses. She's really riled
Well,
up
and
this
Fontaine
time.
has like the Aqua
Hey,
Bus.
stop running!
It's the only
We'll never outrun a
nation.
creature with wings.
Because
Get
whenever
back
we
here and
learned
let's
about
fight.
Fontaine, it was supposed to be the nation that was the most developed. So you're telling me Fontaine is the only one that has like a train, like an actual transportation system? But then we come here and they've got motorcycles and flying bikes and video games and fucking DJ equipment. Like, wouldn't that make these people kind of maybe? I don't know. It's just like housing wise, Fontaine is more developed. Like, that's obvious. But like, these guys got some crazy ass technology for. And for what? I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, how did they have all this great technology in the past, but then the nation now is like this, where it's like not developed, but then they still have some crazy ass technology? I don't know. I don't know, man. You mean to convince me that Sumeru had Google, then lost Google because it was completely dependent on divine power, but Natlin gets jetpacks and motorcycles? Yeah. Yeah.
Stop! All of you!
I feel like they're hurting the birds in order to make their wings.
Chaska! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that thing!
What's going on? Why isn't she doing anything?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just really weird. Because, like, if there was gonna be a nation to have some of these things, I feel like it should have been Fontaine. You know? Like, the one that had a beautiful city with actual, like, walkways and actual transportation.
So it really is you.
It feels like they only added those things into this region because of the exploration aspect. Like, we needed to be able to fly higher so that we could more easily climb these cliffs. And we needed, like, you know what I'm saying?
Sister.
Wait, sister?
Oh, the ones that
Chaska's
raised her?
sister?
The one that she was raised with, probably.
Koya, wait!
Oh.
Is Chaska gonna be okay? Should we go check on her?
But yeah, I don't know, you guys. It's just weird. Like, I don't hate Natlin, but it feels so random. So random.
Chaska, are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never catch up to her.
It makes me super curious about the next nation, because is it gonna end up being
At least I always used
weirdly
to lose to her at hide and
developed
seek when we were
too?
kids. Well, yeah. You know I was raised by Kukasaurus. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya, and she's my big sister. We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna
It
be
felt like it would go on that way
I mean,
forever.
it should, theoretically.
Until the day I was sent
because
back to
whenever
live with
we
the
talked
humans.
about all the nations, they hyped up Fontaine, saying that it was the most developed. So it should be less. But is it? Who knows?
Not all Kukasaurs are friendly
Maybe they'll
towards
180 us again and give us
Koya,
some
for
random ass
instance,
technology.
She's fine with me because we grew up
I wouldn't
around
be
each other, but
surprised if we showed up there
she's
and they
not
had
fond of other humans.
televisions.
When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans.
I don't know. It's just like, I feel like every nation thus far has had like a very clear vision that's easy to follow. Goodness. And I just don't
Maybe
see
she
that
thinks
with
that
this one.
humans stole you away from her.
It just feels a bit random.
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe. So whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Koya.
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. He said you seemed to prefer hanging out with Saurians to your own kind back then.
Yeah, I did. But then, gradually, everything changed. With a new mom and dad, a new tribe, and Koichi, I started getting curious about these humans. I made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Koya. And then...
Sorry, Broma.
One day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She sought me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe and go live in the wilderness with her. As far as I can remember, That was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose.
Hi, welcome. Yes, new model.
So, how did you answer her?
This quest has good Joska lore. Well, it should. It's her quest.
Well, I wouldn't be standing here
I think your
talking to
problem with
you if
Outland
I'd said
tech
yes.
is that it's poorly integrated. Like other nations, it feels like the tech comes from their nation. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think the problem is just the fact that the like lore explanation of them having tech in this nation is that in the past it was a nation run by dragons and they had technology. But then the problem is that they didn't further expand upon that and show us why or how some of that technology is still here, but not the rest of the civilization. And so it's confusing because it feels like they just kind of randomly threw it in just to throw it in instead. Like, it would have made more sense if, for example, Kenichi's quest, we got the backstory about Aha, but like, it would make more sense if they like explained why he has the video game, you know, like they could have in his story, or not his story, well, he has a tribe quest, not a story quest, but you know, in the quest they could have maybe explained where he got the technology from to have the video game pixel freaking kit, since we don't see it within the rest of the nation. A fish? She's not a fish. She's just aquatic. Underwatery. Bro. Oh, goodness. Yeah, see, the problem is that there's not a lot of assets for the 3D models, so I can't make her look exactly like a squid. So instead, we just added some, you know, some water vibes.
No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd
If I
already made up
could've,
my mind to embrace my new
then
family
she would have
and
had
accept my human identity.
regular squid fins, but those don't exist and I'm not making them, so instead she has regular fins.
But I also knew
that's
that
okay.
Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. She took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. We hadn't seen each other since, well, until today. Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. But Koya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to. It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue. And I didn't go looking for her. If things carry on like this, I need to make sure I find her before anyone else, even if she doesn't want to see me. For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe, and see what Mutota and Elder Alba have in mind.
This one, this one, this one. Hopefully, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the technology definitely feels super random, and that it would probably be better if there was like some explanations
So,
to show why
I
or
hear
how.
there's been another Kukasaur attack.
Some of it is still here, and how the characters implemented it, so that it's not just like, oh yeah, this character's got a motorcycle, you know. Jetpacks, hot air balloons, rock stone carving. Yeah, see, it's just like feels inconsistent. But if they did like a quest to show the characters had like gone through some cave system and they found the hot air balloons, for example, with like instructions, and then it showed them learning how to use them, then it wouldn't be as bad. I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. Good for them.
I knew it. They're wild
know?
animals, and they can't be trusted.
Hey, show a little respect. The Kukasaurs are our partners.
Yeah, see, that's what gets me, is their houses, the style of their houses fit the vibe, but then you throw in jetpacks and it's like, what?
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
Well, now that we have the phlogiston wings, do we even need the Kukasaurs anymore?
Yes, you do. That's fucked up.
Are you kidding?
They're your companions.
How are we supposed to protect our tribe without them?
You tell him. Can the jetpacks fight stuff? Can the jetpacks throw fire and do whatever the other ones do?
Huh?
Can
Protect
they?
our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position?
You take that back!
Things are changing so quickly.
Can the jetpacks cheap?
Tasca,
The little
there's a conflict emerging there.
she was doing
Aren't you
earlier.
going to nip it in the bud?
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the phlogiston wings. And what happened with Koya.
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Kukasaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
Where the hell does she park her bike? Right? And like, you're telling me Homegirl has a motorcycle, but she hasn't tried to study or make more motorcycles for anybody else? Like, when they had that war, everybody having motorcycles would have been super helpful for getting around, for backup and helping out. But no, we traveled around to help people on hot air balloons. Like, what?
But now that the phlogiston wings have entered the equation, it sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Kukasaurs
Like,
at
it's
all.
neat that they have these things, but it just doesn't feel like they should. Or if they should have it, then give me a better
I worry
explanation.
that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City.
I'm not
Back
buying
then,
it. I'm sorry.
Lord
It's
Ochkon's
just
hatred
so
of the Saurians nearly
random.
destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Chaska, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe.
Think of all the messengers that died that would have lived if they had motorcycles, right?
I will.
Well, to be fair, the messengers are from Kimchi's tribe, so they all used the little thingies to get around like he does. But still.
Traveler, you've already done so much for Natlan, and the Flower Feather clan has no right to ask more of you. But
I'm in. Don't worry, I got it. Chaska is my friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And don't forget about Paimon. Just leave this to us.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do though, Paimon?
This whole situation
be
has
real. What are
unfolded so
you doing
quickly
to help?
that it's put us on a back foot. To tell the truth, it makes me a little suspicious.
You think someone might have orchestrated all this?
It's possible. Leave it with me. I'll
No,
look
because
into
she
it.
needed it. She was staying at the stadium for the whole
Also,
time.
Chaska, could you try to keep a low
She wasn't
profile
going
while you're out there
anywhere.
digging
That's why
around?
she needed it.
We don't want to give our hand away.
She had to have it.
I'll do my best.
I don't know. I just like
Okay,
Like
so
Chaska,
where should
for
we
example, can kind of fly around on her gun bike situation. So how come more people don't have what she has? How come she has that, but then the rest of her tribe all use Kukasaurs? Like,
This all began with Koya's
make it
attack.
make sense. Why don't they
If we
all
can
have the
find out what
fancy
led her to
weapons
do it,
she's got?
That should give us something
Why is
to
she
work
the
with.
only one?
Unlikely. Given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me.
Like, you're telling me no one saw her weapon and was like, we should study that so that we can make more? Because it's really useful for getting around and it's really strong, so it'll help protect our nation since we're at war? I don't know. I don't know, you guys.
Through dialogue. Sometimes you need
I
a
just
third-party
don't
facilitator.
get it. Like, why?
Let's go see my mom.
I expected it to be a lot different. A lot different. I need them to, like, I don't know. They need to do war differently. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. The last quest, it felt like war, but it still just felt so, I don't know, weird, random, inconsistent.
Let's burn this breeze.
Let's fly.
Natlan, Nation of War, also Natlan. We don't need any more of these, right? Pointing at actually powerful weapon, right? Like, girls riding around on a fucking giant gun. But does anyone else have one of these? No. And for what? Why wouldn't you have any more? Why is she the only one? I don't get it. May it make sense.
Giddy up.
Just wait, Sid, you'll learn about the gun. Do I? Do I get to learn about the gun? That might make me feel a little better, I guess. Ah, hold on, wait. Pick that. No! Damn it! No. Kimchi, get me the rest of the way there. And like, yeah, like Fontaine, they had some guns. They had some weapons. So how come nobody from Fontaine came over to the Nation of
so this is where
War
you used to live
and
as
was
a
like,
child?
hey, let me sell you this. Let me give you guys some of these. You need them. Like, you're telling me, you can't convince me that someone from Fontaine, the nation that's the most developed and has a lot of merchants that go out around, like, we have run into Fontaine merchants since, like, Mondstadt. You cannot convince me that there was no one from that fucking nation that didn't say, hey, this nation next to us or a couple over, they're the Nation of War, and we have pistols and rifles and bombs and shit. We should make a profit by taking our weapons to this country that we know is at war and sell it. Well, you're telling me none of them did that? That's a business opportunity. You cannot convince me that no one from Fontaine tried to take up that business opportunity. You can't convince me. So, like, why the heck doesn't this freaking nation have a shit ton of weaponry? Where is it at? Where is it? The police were outfitted with muskets even. Yeah, exactly! Exactly! Meanwhile, Inazuma uses bows and arrows and swords. Well, yeah, because they're, you know, Inazuma. But, like, okay.
When I
So
was
where
little,
is that here?
we used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of this
I don't know,
tree,
man. You just
and Koya
can't.
would fly over from
You
the
can't
platform
convince
and
me
catch
that
me in
these things
midair.
happen simultaneously. Like, you can't convince me that Fontaine is what it is, but that there wasn't a merchant that tried to come to this nation and make a profit by selling weapons. Especially because if they did that, Shilonen would have bought one and then she would have learned how to make it. So why isn't Shilonen making guns is my question.
Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform.
Exactly. Exactly. That's my
After
point.
we got a bit older,
you can't
we went to the nearby
convince
shores
me
looking for even greater
that
heights.
these things coincide. And like, come on now.
Stop! You're gonna give Paimon a heart attack!
Like, Shilonen makes weapons. We know that that's part of her job. So how come all she makes is like swords and shields and shit? Like, why
Really?
aren't there fancier
I
weapons
just found
being
it made
made?
a fun story.
If she's such a fancy weapon maker, she should be making fancier weapons.
Then I'll share more with you when there's time.
I don't think I could repeat that noise, but goodness.
Hey, Mama Bird, I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like one of those things where it's fine, but at the same time, it just feels like there's plot holes, and so it bugs me. Like, I don't know. I just really am not convinced that no one from Fontaine was like, yeah, we know that this nation is a nation of war, so I obviously am not, especially with the fucking research institute. You're telling me none of those fuckers decided, hey, I'm going to do my research on weapons and I'm gonna take myself to Natlan so I can make a profit. You can't convince me. You can't. You
Traveler,
just
Paimon,
can't.
this is my mom. Her name is Chimpu.
Like,
in a human tongue anyway.
Them research fuckers, some of them were conniving and they were bad. They would do crap like that just to make a profit. You know they would. So you're telling me not a single one thought, yeah, let me go. It's not closed off. It's not, though. It's open to the public. It's just that no one from Natlan leaves because they all think that their nation's cause is worth staying for. People have come and gone from Natlan for years. It's not closed off. We just saw 3 fuckers from Fontaine in this quest. It's not closed off. It's just that we haven't seen anyone from Natlan in other nations because they all have deemed the war necessary to stay and be a part of. Who the fuck wants to cross that desert? Real. But people do, because we've seen outsiders. We saw the people from the academia in Sumeru. We saw the people, we've seen people from Fontaine. We saw a homeboy from Inazuma. Like, we've seen other people from other nations in Natlan. That's not it. That's not the problem. That's why I'm so confused. Their neighboring nation is the Nation of Wisdom. Real. Also, on the same note then, you're telling me not a single one of those research fuckers from Fontaine took their weapons to try to sell in Sumeru? The Nation of Wisdom? Like, obviously they would be interested. You could be doing some kind of exchange student program or something with the academia. Like, come on now. Exactly. Put some off-road wheels on that bike. Let me borrow it. You gonna take it through the desert. Get me some chains.
Hi!
So I can drive it through the ice whenever we go to Snezhnaya. Yeah, I don't know. I just like... I get that to an extent. The people from each nation kind of stick to their nation. But there are people, for business purposes, that seek out the other nations or adventurers. And you just can't convince me that some of those greedy fuckers wouldn't have gone to these other nations and tried to sell some of their technology. You just...
No,
I won't
not
believe
really.
you. You
I
can't
don't
make
speak
it make
as
sense.
such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language,
So I'm
and
just
expressions.
curious, like, why
Seems to work about
they have
9
all of
times
this
out of
advanced
10,
technology, but it's just so isolated. Like,
As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate.
gonna be very interesting, your
Call it the
thoughts
family
after
bond,
you do
I
the
guess.
Archon quest next week. Oh, yeah? Gonna be a good discussion? Oh, no. I'm gonna have lots of opinions next week, huh?
Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble.
When does the Star Rail update come out? Is that next week?
I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either.
It's soon, right?
What's behind this sudden change?
Devote ourselves to the study of technology and architecture, but only in Sumeru, apparently, right? Like, I don't know. It's like they're utilized for events, but then otherwise, it's like we forget that some of these people exist. Because realistically, the Darshans of basically any of the types from Sumeru should and could be studying in any nation at any point in time. And I don't think they utilize stuff like that very often or enough. Like, it's only ever utilized for random events, and then otherwise it's like we're supposed to ignore the fact that they're studying and that they should want to study in other places too. Like, I don't know, throw in a random NPC more often. Make it make sense.
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time.
I feel like all of the updates are starting
Then
to
could you
get
please
too
tell me
close
where she's
together.
living
Because
nowadays?
this updated,
I
Huwa
really need to
updated.
talk to her.
Star Rail's about to, right?
If this animosity between her and the tribe continues,
We're gonna have
then
lots of story to get through these
the
next
next
few
time
weeks.
there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time. She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom.
Oh. Nikki technically updated recently too. True, but I'm not streaming that story, so I can just play that whenever I play that. Speaking of which, I need to go back to doing the story. You remember the other day when it was glitched out and it wouldn't let me fucking continue? I haven't played since. So I still gotta go back and do the part in the woods that I just got to. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, wait. Okay. Here? Question mark? I shall. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Can someone look at Star Rail's banners and tell me how long it has left? Or Google when 3.0 comes out? Because I feel like it's next week. I'm so excited. I'm very hyped for the next planet or whatever. 15th. Is that so a couple weeks? Okay. So we got time then. See, today's the 3rd, so next week is the 15th. No, the 15th. Next week is the 10th. I was looking at January 15th on the fucking screen. So the 10th and then the 17th. Okay. We'll have time then. We'll play the Archon quest and probably the other tribe quest. And then we have Wuwa. And then we'll be playing Star Rail. I'm assuming ZZZ still has a hot minute since this banner shouldn't be done yet. Oh shit, I'm not gonna make that, am I? Is there? Oh. I'm not supposed to go down, right? Where the fuck am I going? I think I stopped going where I was supposed to go. Okay, this way. Wait, no. I don't have the... Is this not supposed to give me... phlogiston? I can see it in the air. Recharge! Recharge! Bro. I need more. Please. Okay. Let's go. It'll be fine. Oh, there's some. Hell yeah. Okay. Goodness gracious. Why'd you say hee hee? Hee hee, why? Why? Although I'm not playing the Nikki story on stream, Nikki is on the shenanigans wheel. So if we land on it, then I will perhaps be playing the the story on stream. Because you were like, how am I supposed to go here? Hee hee. Did I say hee hee? Did I giggle? Are you sure? If you say so. I'm here, right? Do I need to go... Do I need to go down? Dive. Oh, you won't dive. Okay, sure. Hee hee or tee hee? Well, I don't think I said tee hee. But okay.
This is a really remote location. Guess she was trying to get as far away from humans as possible.
Mood. I don't blame her for trying to get away from humans. It's fair.
We stay here? Okay. Got it. Traveler. Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of sight for now. She'll talk to Koya
Little
first.
guy. Little guy in the background. Bruh.
Koya is very hostile toward humans right now. So if we show up unannounced, it might just make things
what
worse.
are you doing, sir? It's done. Congratulations. What, Bonzi? What is it, bub? It's been a hot minute since you tried to get my attention while I'm streaming. What do you want, dude? Is it 'cause you're hungry? You shouldn't be. You already ate, didn't you? Yeah? Are you trying to convince me you didn't eat? 'Cause I know you're lying. 17 fucking pages. Damn. Bro, you're writing a novel. No, he didn't. You didn't feed him this afternoon? So he's not lying? Drew. It's been hours. Feed the man. This is supposed to be shorter than the others, not longer. It happens. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Any idea what they're saying?
Bro, so
Sounds like things
he
are
was
more
tattling
complicated
on
than I
you.
imagined.
He wasn't lying to me. He was tattling on you for not feeding him.
There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack.
Oh, goodness.
No. It's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her. They came over the sea, under the cover of night, and they took Chime.
What the heck? Who would do such a thing?
I searched
He'll
day
be
and
okay.
night and finally found them.
Is that a dude using a crossbow?
Oh, yeah! Topal's contraption is working like a charm.
He's
Got her
using a
one.
crossbow. Nah.
Hey, there's another one. Wait, is that the one that got away last time?
Who cares? Just get them all. T'Pol pays us per catch.
Bruh. What conniving little fuckers. See? These bitches from Fontaine. This is why you guys know I'm right. Hi, Pola. How's it going? Why is he talking like the crossbow is new tech to them? Mothweek has a motorcycle? Because he's from Fontaine. He doesn't know. Bruh. I can't, you guys. I really can't.
Chaska? How do you get here?
What do you mean, how?
Stop her!
Piss off.
Don't you even think about running away.
She one-shot them. She said, bitch, you got a crossbow, I got a gun.
Don't come any closer, or I'll... go, Phlogiston
Holy
Wings! Take me
shit.
out of here! Ah!
Get you out of here. They're about to, like, explode or some shit. This is why you can't use them. This is why we're gonna go back and tell her chief, you can't have these. You can't have this. Congrats on the firefly. Oh. Yeah, congrats on your firefly, Pola. Chaska is very strong. Indeed. Jetpacks, bombs, what's the difference?
This is bad. Mom and Koya are already injured. And if that thing explodes right next to them...
Don't worry. Traveler, just grab it, chuck it in the ocean. It'll be fine.
Elemental energy suppresses it! Please,
Oh.
someone!
Oh, well then I just, you know, can use any of the five elements I can use. Quick Paimon, eat it. Oh, what in the ZZZ? Bro!
Guess we need a more permanent solution. All right then.
Chuck it into the ocean. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Chuck it. Like, come on now. Oh no, the budget. It's gone, right?
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones
Oh,
who attacked Koya
no.
before?
Oh no. Whatever
I am-
will we do?
No, it was...
Anyways.
Well, she says it was you. Just tell me, who sent you here?
It was T'Pol. He
And
told
who's
us to catch
T'Pol?
all the wild Kukasaurs we can find. And he
Borkin.
also said that this Kukasaur has become a thorn in his side, so he needs dealing with
It's
urgently.
Borkin.
T'Pol? Huh. Sounds familiar. But where from?
Oh no.
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing.
Bro, if they make T'Pol end up being Inju again, I might lose my mind. Legit, the funniest typo I've ever made. I figured it was a typo, but it was too funny for me to not say.
He pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide his face.
Is that the dude who said we shouldn't use the...
And whenever we trade Kukasaurs for phlogiston wings, we deal with his henchmen.
Suspicious.
So you didn't even make those wings?
Well, no. Do they look like Fontaine technology? No, they look like they're from Natlin. Be so fucking for real right now.
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here to
You
make them
fucking
look like
hope
they're
it's Inju
imported.
again. It would be kind of funny if it was.
To make it harder to trace their origins.
Like, that doesn't look like it's from Fontaine. You can't tell me that they didn't steal this from someone in this nation.
I don't know. Honest.
Well, that's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I held a gun to your head? Would that change your answer?
Do it! Hold the gun to his head, please.
No need. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I'll tell you everything I know.
Come on. You can't...
T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses
Whatever,
that he wants them
dude.
alive. So that gives us some clues. This is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the track balls is drawn directly from the Kukasaurs.
Right.
What?
Did you not guess that from the bloody feather we found? Why else would they be injured, and why else would they be capturing them and stealing them?
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey, keep talking.
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to
yes,
be
ma'am.
highly refined in order to power the phlogiston wings. The slightest
Bro,
imperfection
these
can
quests
have
are always
disastrous
fucked up, but this is
consequences,
a new
as
level.
you just witnessed.
This is a different level.
But the Kukasaurs have
They
a
out here
natural
poaching.
ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary, then...
Then I'm going to smack you in your face.
That's enough. So the Kukasaurs you took, where are they now?
Yeah, we gotta go save them.
T'Pol should have them. But no one knows where he's based, apart from him and his henchmen.
Great.
We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times. But we always end up losing track of them.
Send them to Maripede. Real. You three, pack it up. Straight to Maripede. Let's go. The Duke sends his regards.
T'Pol. T'Pol. I'm sure I've heard that name. Maybe it was...
Yeah?
Jessica,
Where?
Traveler.
Where'd you hear that? Where'd you hear the name?
It's Oppa!
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on?
Well, you see, what had happened is...
I don't believe it.
Fancy twirl, that's where the budget went.
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying trials?
Probably.
Huh?
Someone who
So he's a
failed, I
member
would
of your
guess.
tribe
No. If he was a member of the Flower
Oh.
Feather Clan,
Maybe
I
not.
definitely know him.
You just scared the shit out of them. Why did they get scared? Well, her getting spooked him.
So they're both under there. I don't know how to get
Bonsai!
Why is he scared?
Bro, he went to feed them and they both got spooked. I guess they forgot they're hungry.
No, she was at the door. She thought I was on the other side.
Now that you mention it,
She didn't see me.
I
That's
do
scary,
remember
bro.
a young man from outside our tribe who came to participate in our flying trials once.
her tail poofed up.
Oh, Bonsai. No. 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 No, I didn't close that door. Get in here. Get in here. Both of you out here. Or those of you in.
He's going through it.
You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him.
Bro. Are you okay?
What are you getting?
No, make sure you close the other door.
He was a craftsman from
Bro.
the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies. So he wanted to join our flying squad.
Oh, okay.
Children of Echoes. That's rare.
But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Kukusaur's approval. In the end,
This
he
is
went wingless
interesting.
and
Because
returned
I've always
dejected
kind
to
of
the Children
wondered
of Echoes.
if any of them are ever upset with the tribe that they were born into and wish they were a part of a different one. Since each tribe has their own set of, you know, Saurians. But they haven't ever talked about it at all. So I was just like, maybe not. Maybe they all just are so prideful they don't care. But no, I guess some of them
Wingless,
do
huh?
care.
Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the Kukusaurs.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Kukusaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
That's right. Shaking your boots, bitch.
Easy, Chaska.
Shaking your boots.
Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still
Do you
hasn't
think
shown
she's
himself.
scary?
And this man's allegation about
Just
powering
wait
the
till you
phlogiston
get
wings
thrown
with
in
Kukusaurs is
Maripede.
only bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further. After all, many are mistrustful of the Kukusaurs after recent events.
Is that why DePaul waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Kukusaurs and slip some Mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
But...
Koya only attacked humans because they stole her child.
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Unless we have irrefutable evidence.
Okay.
Bravo! My thoughts exactly.
Leave it to me.
In the meantime,
I'll get him.
leave these men
I'll
with
get
me.
him. Don't
I'll
even
escort them
worry
back to the
about
tribe.
it.
I'll take the other members of their crew into custody too. They won't get another chance to stir up trouble.
Next one will be hard to get through, and then you get to write the good stuff. Oh. Oh.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol is going to be the key to resolving this conflict.
Is the one
Let's
that
hope
you're
the
working
Children
on
of Echoes have some
a
info on
Alhaitham Kaveh one?
Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. I have to fix this situation before it spirals out of control. Mom, sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly.
It's fine. I'm totally normal about it. Sure. Sure. Totally normal about it. Aww. I twitch. the fucking emo in Discord. I was so happy when I found that one. I thought it was so funny. I need to go looking for more again. Since we have so many damn animated slots open.
says that T'Pol's from the Children of Echoes. But how do we track him down? Just ask around until we find him?
Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll be faster that way. At the... Wakey, wakey, Shilonen.
Ayo?
Oh, it's you.
Hey, this is the scene from
Okay. Give me a
the
second.
trailer.
I'll come down.
The very first trailer? Her and sleeping in the damn tree? That's crazy.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day.
Well, yeah, because she's...
Yeah.
she's an ocelot.
You've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to, why?
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name T'Pol mean anything to you? He's a craftsman, apparently.
Huh. T'Pol. Yeah, that rings a bell. I think that's Puma's child. Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking for him? Huh, phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like, no more rest for me today.
Pulled it off? You mean he's tried making something like this before?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
So right after he went wingless, then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
I knew it. Okay, well then why the fuck hasn't she made more? Why is Chaska the only one that has the fancy weapon? Shilonen is a boss. Why hasn't she made more? Nah, this just furthers my argument. It furthers my argument. If she knows how to make guns, why hasn't she taught others how to make them? And why hasn't her Archon tried to convince her to make more? They're at war! What do you mean? I can't afford her commission fee. I mean, that would make sense. They broke because they're always at war. But I don't, you telling me the Archon can't make some kind of agreement so that they can at least get some people some more weapons? Are you kidding?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up with him after that.
I don't know. I just feel like they're not utilizing Shilonen enough weapon-wise. Like they could be doing some crazy stuff, but they're not, and it doesn't make sense.
His parents traveled a lot in their
Did she
youth
make
and
the
only
motorcycle
returned to the
too?
tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much. Which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well. Your best bet is to chat to his direct family. I'll go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop.
Stop. I didn't mean it like that, and we all know it. This is different. This is different. For real, though.
Let's fly.
She could have. She could have. Her nation is at war. They could have done better, is my point. Oh shit, I need up, don't I? I'm not gonna make it up. Kimchi! Get me up! Get me up there! Bestie! Bestie, no! Gosh darn it. Oh no, it's fine. You did great. You did great, Kimchi. I'm just saying. I don't know, man. It could be it could be better. They could have crazier stuff.
I'm back. Allow
When
me
we
to
went to
introduce
war,
T'Pol's
instead of
mother,
them having a bunch
Kuma.
of pole arms, we could have had some other weapons. Like, and I don't know. I like why, if Mavuika knows that Xilonen can make these things, why wouldn't she have her make more for the safety of their nation? They're at war, and she's had this 500 or 400 year plan, right? Why wouldn't she have her make some weapons? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Exactly. They're the defense. Like, they're literally, we saw them fight, we saw them die. Like, come on. We know you can make some better weapons, so why haven't you prompted her to?
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to.
I'm sorry, the voice threw me off.
Huh? I disowned him long ago. He is no child of mine.
I disowned him long ago.
All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. Oh, we tried to talk sense into him, but he was obsessed. And then when he left us, he spouted some nonsense about
to be
building a
fair,
workship in the sky.
right now,
to avoid the
Xilonen is
constant
focused on
criticism of
making us
ground dwellers.
our thingy thing, you know? So like that, it's a little understandable that she's not making a bunch of weapons now in the story. However, they could have prompted her to earlier, and also if she can make these things, then she could also teach others how to make them. Like,
He
come
left
on
his
now.
notebook behind. Whatever questions you have, you can look for them in there.
She sounds older than
I
she
am
looks. That's
done
what
talking about him.
That's why it threw me off. It's because like she has gray hair, sure, but there's no like wrinkles on her face or anything. So when she talked, I didn't expect her to sound that old. So it just caught me so off guard.
He's no son of mine. He never called me Mom anyhow.
Like they could have at least given her like some lines on her face to make it look like she has some wrinkles or something, but she's completely smooth skinned, just with gray hair.
Wow, they've really fallen out. Paimon sure wasn't expecting
She may be
that.
tired all the time because she uses her life force to forge ancient names. Maybe. But my thing is like, it's okay if she's tired. That makes sense. But if she's able to make some of these more complicated weapons, then how come they haven't had her teach anybody else? Or teach someone else to make the ancient names so that she can focus on the weapons if she's the only one that knows how to make the good stuff. Because I'm sorry, but you're fighting a war. Like, come on now.
Her husband, T'Pol's father, he passed away recently, and T'Pol didn't even bother to show his face at the
Takes a
funeral.
lot for her to forge them. Exactly. But like, then you need more personnel. Get them in there.
If you ask me, that was
They're
probably
on their
the
way
final
out
straw for
anyway.
Kuma.
It's crazy.
I'll go keep her company.
Leah
If
said
there's
they can
anything
use
else
their
you need,
life
just
force.
come and
It's
find me.
fine.
Thank you.
Oh,
man. They don't need it anyway.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we got now, right? What's in there?
Oh, goodness. Stuff and things. Notes. Well, it's a hot air balloon.
Some early designs for the phlogiston wings, and some theorizing about an airborne workshop. Ochkanatlan, the Cinder City. Looks like that's where he got his technological inspiration from.
So, was he serious about the workshop in the sky? But that's
Oh,
such a
is this
big
how I get up
project for
there?
one person. Do we think he actually pulled it off?
Haven't we seen that? Have we?
Oh, yes. The one from the trial arena that was super high up.
Oh,
That
right.
balloon has been there
I
for a
guess
while.
so.
And everyone's been wondering how it got up there, but
That's where Homeboy
what if
is.
that's the wrong question? What if it started off even higher up, above the clouds and out of view? And it only descended to its current height due to some kind of
Ooh.
malfunction.
Ooh.
Part of T'Pol's workshop?
You've done that quest? No, I haven't.
Seems
I
likely.
have not.
If T'Pol's base had been hiding above the clouds this whole time, that would definitely explain why Isidore couldn't find it.
I totally called it! But how do we get up there? Chaska, can you even fly that high?
By myself? Possibly. But with a passenger, no chance.
Just go up there, toggle the waypoint, and then I'll meet you there.
I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not without that relic T'Pol mentioned in his notebook.
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. We'll have to find another way.
Can you fly that high, Paimon?
Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude.
Then what
Also, we
use
can't really expect
are
Paimon to
you
go up there and
really?
take on T'Pol by herself.
Let's not worry. Just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can. I'm not the only flying expert in my tribe, you know.
Oh, good point. We should go ask Elder Opa.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ace back in the day, too.
Oh.
Let's head back and see what they suggest.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I haven't done the quest that takes you up to that like place that's like super fucking high up in the sky. I'm assuming what we're about to do is gonna get me there though. So it should be fine. This new beetle fighting event is weird. Why is it weird? What do you mean? In Genshin? This one? Oh no. Why is it weird? I'm gonna wait until the rest of the days are open before I go do it. Or I'm at least gonna wait until a couple days are open.
I'll never make it.
Chaska, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe. Have you made any headway with your investigation?
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence we need.
A relic from the Cinder City? So Ochkon's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
An airborne
The beetle can
workshop
fly?
and a hot air balloon above the
Oh
trial
no.
arena. And that's where you're trying to get to now? Neither phlogiston wings nor a Kukusaur can take you that high up. Do you really think that's where T'Pol is hiding?
Yep. Yes, I do.
You know what? There might just be a way.
Really?
Oh yeah?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gaseous phlogiston was trapped and unable to flow. But now, it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena? To build up the pressure there?
Precisely. With all the gaseous phlogiston flowing through one spout, it would create a high-pressure wind current.
And then we just ride it up into the sky.
Bro's like,
Yes,
I
it has
got
its
y'all.
risks, but with
This
Chaska's
is what we're
abilities,
gonna do.
I think she could manage it.
It's an extremely risky approach. But I agree that it's feasible.
If you want to give it
It's
a try,
also kind of funny to
check
me that
with
Chaska
Inkanak
is a
at the
bow
trial
character,
grounds. She can explain how to
but
block
she
the
whistles and
spouts.
summons a gun.
Chaska, if anyone has a hope of seizing this evidence from the high heavens, it
And
is
not
you.
just any gun. A gun that's basically a bicycle. Like, Although it flies, so is it really a bicycle? I don't know. But, like... She's super cool, but what the fuck? What are we doing?
Goodness me, that is a very bold idea.
Maybe so, but we have to act fast. What's the quickest way for us to block off the spouts?
From a technical perspective, I'd have to advise taking some measurements and carefully planning this out first. But I'm guessing that's not what you want to hear. Then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See the solid phlogiston over there? Our prior inspections revealed that some kind of stable structure has formed inside, making it highly damage resistant. It's not without its weak points, but unless they're all struck at the same time, the structural integrity won't be threatened.
So, what
Very
happens if
good.
we do strike them all at once?
It'll collapse.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle, the solid phlogiston will fall right on top of the spout and block it up.
You're right about rough and ready.
Okay. So what exactly am I supposed to do? Question mark. Am I supposed to just... Oh, wait, no. No.
Take me up! Open fire!
I see. Okay.
Look! There's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout!
Ha! Locked on!
Okay. Last one.
Bullseye!
Got it. Makes sense. Good job, Tosca. We go this way, this way.
It actually worked! But wait, how are Paimon and the Travelers supposed to get up there?
With our glider?
Koya can give you a lift.
Oh,
She's
or
actually
that.
been following us this whole time.
Wow, Paimon didn't notice at all.
Well, probably because she didn't want to get too close to humans. Or maybe just me. But right now, we need her power.
Whoa, you didn't even have to summon her.
Yes, up there. That's probably where Chime is. All right, let's go have a little talk with this T'Pol.
Let's fly!
Oh shit.
Paimon's never flown that fast before. She feels so ready to throw up.
Bro.
Aha. Just as I thought. It might look
Yeah,
like
it
a
looks
regular
exactly
hot air
like
balloon from the outside, but up
design that
close,
we saw.
it's clearly been heavily remodeled. And sure enough, it only descended below the cloud line because the custom-built machinery malfunctioned. I should be able to figure it out with T'Pol's notebook. Thankfully, I know a little DIY from fixing up my guns when they're having issues.
Guns, plural?
That should just about do it.
Nah, you guys.
All it needs is a nice hard kick.
I will die on my hill. I swear.
Maybe it works on your guns, but, huh? We're really moving.
Bro. What do you mean guns, plural? You have more than just the one you ride around? Be so for real right now.
Here it is! The workshop in the sky! Oh, you gotta see it to believe it.
Damn.
Makes you wonder why T'Pol even bothers with phlogiston wings when he has tech like this.
Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the Cinder City. Those can't be mass-produced. Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved just now. For someone like T'Pol who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it.
But if he's got that relic, he should be able to make a set of prototype wings for himself, right? Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them? But this doesn't add up. If
True.
he's already achieved the power of flight, then he must have bigger dreams we don't know about. But
He wants to
what?
fly straight to Celestia.
With any luck, we'll find the answers in his workshop.
Cocosaurs! Seems like the merchants were right. The palsy.
Can I pick that up without completely landing? Guess not. Can I break it with this? I can, good. Okay.
Why won't it fly away like the others?
I'm assuming it can't.
She's still breathing, but barely. By the looks of it, T'Pol was using these cages to extract phlogiston from the Kukasaurs. Once a Kukasaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too
Let me
weak to
hitch a
move.
ride with him. I got beef.
We'll
Fair.
have to come back for these ones after
Very
dealing with
fair.
T'Pol. Let me see.
We got lots
Looks
of
like
beef.
a record of his phlogiston research. Log number 330.
We need some answers.
With the support of...
I was finally able to launch the airborne workshop. Even though it
Am I
relies on the
supposed to know
relic for
who this dude
80% of its
is?
power supply, I've at least taken the first step. Log number 348. Research on the relic is progressing well. I should be able to replicate the technology and scale up
principal's
production
office.
very soon.
Bro, why have you
Has
been having
proposed a
good
name
puns
for this
today? What is up
groundbreaking
with that?
invention, the phlogiston wings. I think I'm getting close.
Cut it
Soon
out.
I will achieve my dreams. Log number 377.
By the way, do you have a question of the
encountered
day?
some issues with a new, smaller model
You haven't
phlogiston
asked
wings.
any yet.
The gaseous phlogiston showed
All
some
in my head,
volatility
if you
during
say
the
so.
refinement process.
Okay.
Thinks we should proceed at a more cautious pace with the refinement experiments. But after so many past failures, I have to prove that I will succeed this time. Log number 114 ran an experiment using Kukasaurs
Guilty
to refine
pleasure?
gaseous phlogiston. It was
I
a
don't know.
success. Log number 117. I've started recruiting merchants and hunters to
I don't
capture
know.
wild Kukasaurs.
What counts?
Log number 121. Major breakthrough in the efficiency of phlogiston yield.
Fair.
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out.
Yeah, probably the contact he alluded to in his other notebook. Guess he has a benefactor.
Did anyone else notice how the numbering system in this notebook suddenly changed halfway through?
We haven't got time for textual analysis, I'm afraid. Grab the notebook and let's press on.
I don't know, because for it to be a guilty pleasure means that I have to feel guilty about it, and I don't feel guilty about anything. I don't
Never
think.
seen one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
You're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you? Whoa! What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot.
That's fair. Then for me, it would just be watching TikTok in general, because sometimes I spend way too long on that app.
What are they doing here?
It's T'Pol's henchman. He must have brought them here using the relic in his prototype wings. Watch out! Open fire!
Hey, look here! More of T'Pol's
Yeah,
notes.
that's fair.
Log number 403. Introduce me to some new comrades who fully support my ideas. I told them that some Saurians are blessed with wings, and some people with natural gifts. But I also told them that progress can erase individual differences. Think of the tools humanity has made to fight back against wild beasts. The law we have put in place to even the playing field between the strong and the weak. I promised them that our research will be the new frontier of human progress. With our phlogiston wings, the power of flight will no longer be for a select few to enjoy. Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. I only hope that when we finally achieve this goal, we'll be proud of me.
Who?
Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Yes, what a wonderful world that would be. If only it were possible. We could respond faster, and so many tragedies could be prevented. But T'Pol, what about the Saurians you're draining dry of phlogiston? You're not sharing the sky, you're stealing it. Bad
Indeed.
move. I won't let you get away with it. I'm fine. Let's keep moving. I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Well, I'm not seeing any waypoints, so I'm guessing this isn't the place in the sky that you can get to. I don't even remember where it was on the map. Somewhere over here, I think, but maybe not. Maybe it was over here. Maybe that's what this all the clouds are covering. Probably, right?
Take me up!
I'll have to find that world quest and do it wherever it is. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck?
Let's fly!
I didn't know those could harm me. None of the others shot at me, did they?
Yeah.
Can I turn this off? Or is it just stuck on? Oh, I see. There we go.
I can't believe he captured so many Kukasaurs. But right now, we have to focus on solving this problem at the source. Looks like we've reached the center of the workshop.
And still no sign of Koya's baby.
Let's search this area for now. If we still can't find Chime, we'll double back.
Oh, what'd you find?
Traveler, come quick!
What is it, Paimon?
What is it? Did you find Chime?
Not yet, but look! It's another one of T'Pol's notebooks!
Alright.
Yeah, there's another balloon all the way up there.
Log number
You ready?
428.
What?
We
No?
decided to restart the experiments on phlogiston refinement, but without
Ready
telling.
for what? I don't think so. I don't think I'm
This
ready.
is the final obstacle to the success of the Phlogiston Wings project. We cannot fall at the last
They're not gonna
hurdle.
be like outside of the sky, right?
Log number 436.
That'd be crazy.
Earlier today, suggested using Kukasaurs as an intermediary to extract refined phlogiston. It's certainly feasible, but... Anyway, as long as our secret experiment succeeds, I'm sure won't bring it up again.
Who? Who won't?
Log number 443.
Is it gonna be someone we know?
Conduct the experiment tomorrow. But birthday is coming up, so hopefully we'll have a birthday surprise for her. Log number 444.
I'm like so concerned it's gonna be someone we know.
Why is this log empty?
Did bro die?
I guess whoever wrote down the log number was prevented from recording the results.
What happened?
Log number 0.
Just make it make sense.
We lost many comrades in the accident. Among them are friends, lovers, and children. But we cannot stop now. We will keep their legacy alive and carry their dreams forward.
Will you?
As of today, we are scrapping the artificial refinement method. Instead, we will focus all our efforts on phlogiston extraction from live Kukasaurs.
That's fucked up.
They are arrogant beasts
Oh.
whose existence in the wild serves no one but themselves.
Not true.
Their true worth lies in their sacrifice for the sake of human progress.
Crazy.
To facilitate our operations, we will gradually move the airborne workshop closer to the Flower Feather clan, even as we continue to expand it. All this we do to create a world where the skies
All we do
all
for
of humanity to share.
The way he said that just reminded
All
me of that.
this we do to make T'Pol's dream reality.
Is dude not T'Pol?
Given the way this is written, not to mention the fact that the numbering has started over from 0, it kind of sounds like this is someone new.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that T'Pol's already...
Who are
There's
we
also a letter
after?
tucked in the end of the notebook.
I don't know.
It's from Puma.
T'Pol, I don't know where you are right now, so I don't know how to reach you. My best bet is to send this letter to the Flower Feather clan. Your father is gravely ill. Oh, I know we've had our differences in the past, but he is still your father. Won't you come and visit him? Please. I know you never liked him and cared even less for me. All you ever yearned for is the sky. And your birth mother. But we'll still be waiting here for you if you do come back. This may be the last chance you'll get to see your father.
So Puma's not T'Pol's real mom? Huh. Well, she did say he never called her mom, but Paimon assumed she was just venting.
Nope. I guess
We know
not.
that T'Pol's father passed away quite recently, and this letter looks recent. By contrast, the writing in this notebook is old and faded. It looks like the real reason T'Pol didn't attend his father's funeral is because he'd long since passed away himself. If we ask ourselves why this letter was sent to the Flower Feather clan, why T'Pol always
You
yearned for the
ready?
sky,
No, quit
and
asking
how
me
he got his
that.
hands on a relic from
Stop.
the
I'm
Cinder
not
City,
ready. I'm
all points to one
confused and
answer.
worried.
That's right. T'Pol was my child. He was born during my days as a wingless wanderer. His birth gave me new hope.
Who the
I
fuck
wanted
is
to
talking
become the
right
kind
now?
of mother who spent her
I
days as a
knew
valiant
it!
rider,
Fuck!
soaring the
Not
skies.
the damn,
Not an aimless,
chief.
wingless nobody. But his father wanted to settle down, to give his child a safe, sheltered life in his tribe. We fought about it constantly, until the love we once had for each other was
See, I
gone.
had a feeling it would be the chief, but
He
I was really
started
hoping
a
it
new
wouldn't.
family, with another traveler who was also looking to return home. And I went back to
Another
the
traveler,
Flower Feather
huh?
clan, alone. I had no idea that despite being raised among the children of echoes, my child still harbored dreams of the skies. Can you imagine, Chaska? The joy and
So
surprise
then
I
I
felt
take
when he
back
showed
what
up
I
at my
said
door,
earlier
asking
about
to join the flying
a kid being
trials.
born into one tribe
Or
and
how
wanting to be a
proud I
part of the
was
other.
when
He
he
was
said he
born to
wanted to prove
both,
his own
so
worth,
that doesn't count.
rather than relying on my position as elder. And then the anguish that overcame me when he was rejected by the Kukasaurs.
That's not what I
and
meant when I
became
said
wingless, just as I had after
wanting to
my
switch
injury.
tribes.
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here.
Don't take this the wrong way, Chaska. I'm not here for a fight. I just want to talk. Isn't that your preferred way to resolve things? I trust you've learned
Bro.
of T'Pol's wish on your way
Girl's
here.
been riding around
A world where the
on a
skies are
Kukasaur
for
this
all
whole
of
time.
humanity to share. If only his dream can be realized, no one will ever have to lose their wings again. Our aerial prowess will be greater than ever before. War will never again come at such a great cost. The loss of Koichi is a tragedy that need never be repeated. So tell me, Chaska, do you really wish to see the phlogiston wings forever grounded and gathering dust?
Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've caused.
You mean the argument back at the tribe? It was a necessary measure. Sometimes this is the only way to accelerate the pace of progress. Is a mother harming her children when she coaxes them into swallowing a bitter pill? Of course not. It is a brief moment of
That's
suffering for the
crazy.
greater good, and the child would come to understand this in due course. The phlogiston wings are that bitter pill.
Comparing
We will never progress as a
killing
tribe if we
off a
cling to the scraps the
species
Kukasaurs offer us.
to feeding your
Once the people
child
have embraced the
medicine that's
phlogiston
life-saving is
They
crazy.
will never look back, even if they learn how the refined phlogiston is sourced. They will convince themselves that the sacrifice of a few Kukasaurs is a small price to pay for our dominion over the skies.
No.
But this I had not anticipated.
Absolutely not, you bitch.
I barely had the chance to introduce the phlogiston wings to the tribe before you found this place.
Your plan was hardly foolproof.
Yet, it can still be salvaged. Chaska, traveler, you are the hope of humanity.
Oh,
I'm
hell
sure
nah.
You have your doubts about
Oh,
my
hell
methods,
nah. She trying to make me
but
join
know
her
that
cult.
My love for
Mm-mm.
humanity and for Natlan is genuine.
Smack her.
You know me,
Take
Chaska.
the jetpack and shove her
you
off
know
this
that
thing.
I've always treated everyone in the Flower Feather clan as my own children.
Mm-mm.
As fellow
Absolutely not.
humans. Surely
You
you can
wish.
understand my perspective.
You wish.
Opa, Natlan doesn't belong to humans alone. And truthfully, neither do I. How many times has the Abyss invaded Natlan now? And yet despite how much stronger it is than us,
Natlan still stands as a nation of humans and saurians. Peace imposed
True.
by force will crumble in a matter of days.
But what about the
Because
dragons?
social
What
bonds
happened
are
to
what hold
all
the
the
civilization together.
dragons?
Weren't you the one that taught
I
me
want to
that?
know, damn it.
And yet you would break the bond we share with our Saurian companions to take more power for ourselves? That's as stupid as hacking your own arm off to use it as a club.
They are wild beasts, driven purely by instinct. How could they possibly understand human social bonds?
Detonate her bomb, I mean, Jeff. Bruh.
You overestimate them. They bow to the strong and shun the weak. That's all there is to it. They never gave Tepal a second glance when he was at his lowest, nor me when I returned injured from the Cinder City. It's all about survival of the fittest for them. Plain and simple. They obeyed me once I proved myself stronger than them, but the moment it serves them better, they'll abandon me in a heartbeat.
You're wrong, Alpa. They only reject the wingless because they don't want to fly anyone to their death.
Jaska, I will promise you this. Only the unruliest wild Kukusaurs will be used for phlogiston extraction. The ones who have nothing else to offer to humanity.
Nah, that's crazy.
Well, that's too bad. Because I know a few unruly wild Kukusaurs who don't think that idea is gonna fly. Namely my mom, my sister, and me. And the others? To us, they're
Leah
friends,
got it out for the
family,
elderly
even
today.
children. So if you want to put any of them in one of your cages, you're gonna have to go through us.
Is that right? I knew you might
I
be
mean,
difficult to
maybe we'll learn it
convince.
in the world quest.
Maybe this will change
But it
your
feels
mind.
like such a big lore to not put it in something more than just a world quest. But I think so too. Alright, Chaska, it's pretty cutscene time. Go save the kid.
Alpa!
Careful. Don't make any rash decisions. Unless you want to see her suffer.
Oh no, that's one of the extraction cages!
I told my subordinates to take control of the tribe while I was away. Luckily for them, our strongest warrior and our most powerful ally aren't there to stop it.
Take control? What are you planning to do with Mutota and his supporters?
Merely accelerate their inevitable downfall. They cannot stand in the way of progress forever. It is not the move I wish to make, but I'm afraid you and your friends force my hand. And since you insist on imposing me too,
No
have
wonder
no
whenever we
choice
were
but to
like, how
keep
do
you
we get
here
up
until the
there?
dust has
She was
settled.
like, I don't know, I can't think of anything.
So that's what you meant by I just want to talk.
Bitch!
You never intended to negotiate.
Please.
You just
Smack
wanted to
her.
stall us.
Smack her,
No, Chaska.
please.
I genuinely hoped I could win you over. You are the strongest warriors we have. Put down your weapons, and I promise you that no harm will come to this young Saurian. I just need you to stay here for the next couple of weeks or so, while my people consolidate their power. Then, I will give her back to you, and you'll be free to leave. As long as the majority supports our vision, even the Pyro Archon cannot meddle in our internal affairs.
Your vision is deranged, and the Flower Feather Clan will never support it.
You sure about that? Then wait here and see. Time will tell.
What do we do? Even if the whole tribe fights back, Mutota's in grave danger!
Stop delaying the inevitable! Drop your weapons and get into the cages, now!
She's still holding
Yeah,
Chime
sure.
hostage.
I'll just do that. Smack. Like, come on. Hop to it, traveler. You have 5 different elements. You can do something. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. Oh. That's fair, actually. I take it back. Do it, Mom. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but that's funny. Aw, stop it.
Koya? Huh? What are you yapping about? Stand down. Drop your weapons, now! This instant!
No one can meddle in my vision. Your vision sucks. Get an eye exam. Real.
No, the relic!
Now break it! Smash it to pieces! Throw it off a cliff!
Knock him down. Take me up! Bullseye! Give up, Alpa. We're negotiating my way now, and this ain't your strong suit.
Shut up! Just shut up!
They can't even touch her. You think you can handle it? I think you're screwed. Kick it and yell goal. Real. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Your whole thing's gonna come crashing down now.
No.
The clans?
She'll bring us all down with her.
Shit, they're screwed.
We stabilized the relic!
Maybe it got damaged in the fight. If we don't think of something fast, this whole workshop is gonna fall apart.
No. They're directly beneath us. My beloved tribe!
Yeah, you did this, bitch. Leave the workshop to me. You deal with the relic. Ooh.
Okay,
I mean, theoretically, Traveler could use Hydro and just put out the fire. But also...
It's too powerful. This ain't a toy like last time. I don't think I can just throw it aside.
We're back to the ZZZ. Does she not get a pretty
We need to
cutscene?
get it far away before it explodes. Then the tribe will be safe, and so will this workshop. Koya, remember when we were kids? Come on, let's take this thing high up into the
She
sky.
will? Okay, good.
Don't worry. I know I can get rid of it before it explodes. We're talking some surface wounds at most. All I need is for you to catch me at the end. Just like old times. I can't hold it back anymore. We have to go.
Don't be insane!
Alpa! What are you...
You're a fool, Chaska! Why would you choose such a risky solution?
Are you kidding
we
me?
cannot entrust the safety of our tribe to this wild Saurian!
Sure she
I'm
can.
the fool. You really think you can stand a better chance than me?
Sure.
Girl,
It
bye.
might be asking too much for an ex-wingless to escape the blast radius in time. But I can fly it a safe distance away, even if it's the last thing I do. Here. These should be high enough to save the clan.
Sure. Okay. Now die.
What? You don't get to die a hero today.
Ugh. Fair, I guess. Grab it and yeet it. Good job. No! Mother, it was sister. It was sister. But sister, no! Okay, good. We're fine. Everything's fine. How dare they? But what about the... So did I put the fire out? Is that what happened?
Koya, are you hurt? Let me take a look at you. What do you mean I'm fine? Didn't I tell you to catch me on your back? Why did you try to shield me from the blast? Accident? Yeah, right. Seriously, you're as stubborn as ever.
Chaska, Koya!
How are things looking here?
I off-screen firefighted. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. All it took was a little DIY. Geo.
I think that's putting it mildly. I owe you one.
Traveler said, oh, I got multiple elements. I just threw some Geo around, spat some Hydro out. It's fine. We're good.
Oh, but be honest. Do you still think Kukasaurs can't form bonds?
Mom, I'll figure out the refinement problem. I'll find a way.
I glued it together with rocks, right?
You don't need to worry about
Oh,
it.
don't worry. I just used some fancy rocks. It's not going
I just
anywhere
need some more
now.
time. That's all I ask. Please just trust
Wow,
me.
she's like, the fuck?
Just this once.
What do you mean you used rocks?
The Flower Feather Clan yield to the strong. And it's up to the winners to define what strength means. So it looks like it's my turn to yield.
Good. Bye. Let's make that dude that's name started with an M the leader instead. He looked cool, and he was not a jackass. And he was smart. He came up with a solution to us getting up here so quick. Make him clan leader. She isn't the leader? Is she not the leader of their tribe? I thought she was the leader of their tribe. She was just trying to overthrow the leader? Then who the fuck is the leader? Is it the dude?
You're absolutely sure it's not because of the explosion?
Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm sure.
Are
The
you
blast
sure?
barely touched her. The reason she fainted was old injuries playing up, compounded by overexertion in recent days.
Are
The
you
moment she finally
sure?
relaxed, all the built-up stress finally caught up with her.
I don't know if I
And
believe
no
you.
wonder. Honestly, she's just like you.
I'm about to go scroll back through the dialogue.
Now you know how we feel when you go off risking
Telling
life
you
and
those
limb.
old people.
Your mother and I would both appreciate it. If
Leah
you
has a
lived less
vendetta.
dangerously. You know she wrote to me from the Masters of the Nightwind, just to scold me for not doing enough to keep an eye on you. If she wasn't so busy with work, you can bet she'd come back here and chew us both
See,
out
like,
in
he
person.
has lines on his face
find
that
an
make it
opportunity
look
to
like he's
apologize to
old.
her.
So why did that bitch not have any?
You'd better. No more avoiding us, okay? And don't get me started
Just today.
on all the
Tomorrow it
checkups
might be
you've
something
missed.
different. Yesterday
Got
it was
it.
D. Luke.
Got it.
Real. Oh, so he
Koya.
is the chief? Okay.
You're
well,
awake.
that's fair,
I'll
because
go let
he
everyone
looks
know.
way cooler. It would make sense for him to
Hey,
be chief.
But we're not done talking.
Then how come Sheila is
What
like
are we
running
gonna
around
do
like
with
she was
her,
in charge? Like,
Even after everything
we
that's
went to talk
happened,
to her
she
about
still hasn't
redoing the
figured
flight
out how
test.
to start the conversation with you.
But why?
She keeps saying,
Shouldn't it have
I
been
don't
his
think
call?
Koya has forgiven me yet. But if you ask me, she's the one who's scared to
She was
open
a
up and have an
previous-
honest conversation.
Oh.
For all her confidence, she's a very sensitive soul
So
underneath.
she's not chief anymore, but
You'd
she
think
used
as
to
a
be in the past,
peacemaker,
maybe?
she of all people would know how to reconcile with her family after a
see.
falling out. She must have been a handful growing up. Thank you for being there for her. And of course, thank you for keeping her safe when you were up there in the sky.
He was and is chief. This one. He's chief. Okay.
Ha! I was just telling her that she's not to go chasing danger with Chaska ever again.
Kuzco, I understand how you must feel. But it's all thanks to Koya and Chaska's efforts that the airborne workshop didn't come crashing down on our heads.
Oh,
Yeah, see, he looks cool. He deserves to be chief.
Thankfully, when her co-conspirators tried to arrest me, I was out coaching Koyer and Junan. The two of them were a huge
He
help.
does. I'm not sure
They
if
took
it's
care
him
of
or not,
things
but
while I
he
went
does
around
sound like
rallying the
him.
resistance. So, in the end, Alpa's would-be revolt didn't really get off the ground. And as it turns out, not all of the wingless want to see our dear Saurian friends replaced with phlogiston-powered gizmos.
Something about his voice tells me
I'm
it's
so
not
sorry
him.
you got mixed up
but
in this, by the way.
It sounds really
We
close.
should have caught on to Alpa's scheme sooner. We could have saved so many Kukasaurs from getting hurt.
I believe you because it says
Most of the
Chief
Airborne Workshop is now being
Rabbit
dismantled.
under his
We've
name.
just left one small, harmless part intact, and repurposed it as a jail for Alpa and her cronies.
See how they like being locked up in a sky prison.
I guess you're right. No, I did believe you. Not at first, but you know, whenever he showed back up just now, I believed you then. They know I'm not paying attention, so they just wanted to remind me every time he talks, hey, this is the chief.
So, it looks like there's just one less conflict left to
Oh,
resolve.
man.
Peacemaker,
My bad.
You're
I'm
up.
sorry.
I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I? And now they have.
Oh,
But I still
man.
have no idea what to say. Koya, I just want to say, I'm sorry for how things went down back then.
Aww.
Huh? Does this mean you're not mad at me anymore?
Well,
There's that family likeness coming through again.
that's not what she said, but that's what it sounded like she said. Paimon, zip it.
But that day when we ran into each
We
other.
should tell Paimon to zip it more often.
Huh? So then, when did you finally make your peace with it?
Oh, it's Chime and Chimpu. They're here too.
Aw, she called her love. Stop it. That's so cute. That's where I got mom from. Yeah, because she was the little one's mom, but she wasn't like Chaska's mom. She's Chaska's sister. That was cute. Yes, it's my favorite. I think out of all the ones, that's the one I regularly use as my love. It's much cuter than most most other ones, at least in my opinion. But yeah, that was good. I'm not sure what part of that's gonna be important for the Archon quest, but okay.
Ad Astra Abbott. Thank you for
We did it. That's all that
Ad
matters.
Astra Abbott.
Emily's quest is gonna wait another week. Actually, it's gonna wait another month, probably, at least. Sorry, Emily. Unless we land on Genshin for Shenanigan Sunday, then I'll perhaps consider doing Emily's quest. Oh. Oh. Thank God, right? I'm sorry.
Boring. Isn't there anything
I'm
else
just
more
like not
interesting
excited to do it. So I'm okay with it getting put off over and over again, you know? But you know, it does mean that at some point we'll go back to Sumeru, so like that'll be cool. You know. It's just seeing the bird and knowing who the bird is. Oh, rather than just going, oh, a bird. No, that's fair. That makes sense. Like, in the quest, the bird shows up and we're like, oh, a bird. But it'd be like, no, mom or sister, small child. Fair enough. Makes sense.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If
Let's
you'd like
see.
to learn the proper...
Let's see how our Shinha saving progress is going. 28 plus almost 3, but 2. And I'll be able to get these whenever we get some star glitter from wishing. So that's 35, almost 31. The progress is not progressing very well, but it's fine. It's fine. I want to pull her. I really do. I'm sad.
I'd be happy to teach you. I'm heading east. Don't you come with.
Just mentally. Yeah, let me just mentally send you my luck. Give you Seat Lolly. If I could, I would. I would love to have her on my account. I'm worried that if I don't pull her now, that she's gonna go to jail just like all the other cryo characters. But I'm trying to get the cryo character that's been in jail, so I have to wait. I'll get one of either of these two or both of them on a rerun, probably. Though, to be honest, I feel like there are probably other characters I will want more. Like, when Skirk becomes playable, I want her. So, you know, if I don't pull these two, it won't be the end of the world. I want to get Mavuika just because I have all the Archons, but since she's an Archon, we know for sure she'll rerun after, what, 2 or 4 patches? So, I'll just hope that she doesn't run with anybody I want. But that's a problem for whenever she reruns. It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything is just fine. But yeah, that is all the Genshin for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the quest. I enjoyed it. It was not my favorite by any means, but it was okay. Tomorrow we got movie night. We're finishing Hell of a Boss. Or at least all of Hell of a Boss that's out right now. So the rest of season 2. And then Sunday we're gonna do Shenanigan Sunday. So I have no idea what we're playing. We're gonna spin the wheel, and it shall decide what we do Sunday. And then we got Nier on Monday. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you, and for the subs and all that jazz. You the best. I'm gonna go eat a snack and probably read. I'm almost done with the manhwa I'm on right now. But yeah, I shall see you guys later. I hope you guys have a good night and a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow for movie night. Alright, goodbye you guys.